my ability, but go my availability. Amen. Look at me, people. I can't even say Jesus plain. What's your problem, healthy men? What's your problem, healthy women? What's your problem, healthy teenager? What are you doing for the glory of God? I have cerebral palsy. What's your problem?
Jesus, choose. Michael Bowen is the spokesman for George Washington University Hospital. He is live on the telephone now. Mr. Bowen, what can you tell us?
Hello, Bernard. The gunman whose name will be withheld has died of multiple gunshot wounds to the chest at 4:52 p.m. Reports said that he was angry that his radio was broken. He couldn't listen to Howard Stern.
Oh, my goodness. We were just victims of a hoax. And my sincerest apology to you, our viewers. Sometimes during live coverage, we have idiots who penetrate telephone systems, and our system was just penetrated. That was not a spokesman from George Washington University Hospital. Don't leave, Pierre. We want you back here. That was a hoax, and all I can do is put my palms up and apologize to you. If there was a way to prevent it, believe me, you would not experience what we just experienced. Well, that was awful, and I hope that person, well, I shouldn't say that. That wouldn't be polite, would it?
Everywhere I go, people stop and they see 25 years old. My mother, God rest her soul. Let me hear ya. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Yeah. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Can I play? Yeah. Starting or the end, never will find out, I'm told. My mother, she told me so. Let me hear ya. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Yeah. Imagine everyone I know's been so good to me. That's right. 25 years old. My mother, God rest her soul. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me.
matinee. And I'm really angry that you detectives can't figure out a darn thing. Anyway, here's a guy that really knows how to solve a problem. Howard Stern.
Oh, boy. Hey, everybody, good morning. How you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So, Mike Walker from the National Enquirer just sent over the exclusive pictures of Paula Jones' new nose. And I got to admit, it looks good.
Wait a minute. Did you see that profile, though?
Profile's horrible.
Yeah.
Whoever the guy is, he gave her a turned-up nose. From dead on, it looks a lot better.
It looks pretty good that way, but she turns around, boy. She scares you again.
Yeah, the guy didn't... I don't know who the plastic surgeon is.
Maybe that tip is going to fall.
Yeah, the tip don't look great. You know me, I'm obsessed with nose jobs.
Yeah, so you would be particularly interested.
Yeah.
But I flipped to it right away, too.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw, she got a new nose.
Yeah, it's a lot better than the honker she had, though. A lot. I mean,
I think there could have been a lot more done.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's funny, I had the same reaction. Because I'm still like, it's too much nose.
She had a lot of nose.
Yeah, and they left a little too much there. I don't know. Maybe the surgeon was on the phone while he did the surgery. But it's better. From dead on, it's better. Anyway, so just look at her head on, that's all. They even have pictures of it in the New York Post and stuff. They got them from the Enquirer. But the Enquirer's on top of everything. I got a feeling the Enquirer must have paid for the surgery.
Why? Because they have the first pictures?
Yeah, exactly. See, and Paula Jones, she can't get her own surgery because some guy sued her for $80,000 or something. And he's waiting for money, so it gets complicated. So I don't know. All I know is she got a new nose, new teeth, new hairdo. She's worked this whole thing into a whole makeover.
An improved Paula.
Yeah. And it really annoys me that I even know her name. But anyway.
Why do we know her?
I want to thank Mike Walker for this.
What can she do?
I don't know. And, by doing a half-assed job on her nose, there's room for a sequel.
Yeah. Part 2.
Part 2. We're going to be playing the gossip game today with, of course, the great Mike Walker. And penthouse pet Vicky St. Giles.
Ooh, St. Giles.
St. Giles. The man who invented Twister. I've got a lot of questions for this guy. I've always been fascinated by the game Twister. Like, how the hell did this come about? And like,
why was it so popular?
Like, was he a guy just trying to get laid and he figured out a game that would help him? And did it take off right away, or did it just sort of like, did this idea lie around for years and nobody wanted to even get involved with it because it sounds so stupid?
And then how did it take off?
Yeah, Jasmine St. Clair will come in and play Twister with me.
Oh.
But we gotta have a, like, if I win, I get something, and if she wins, she gets something. Like, if I win, I get to, like, butt bongo her ass or something. You know what I mean? There's got to be some consequence.
Yeah.
Something on the line. Some women are coming by to be evaluated. I know everybody always likes that. We have a homeless game.
Like it.
I like it, okay.
You like ripping women
I like ripping women apart. The homeless game today, and also we've got a great prize for it. We're going to be sending 2 listeners to a Pearl Jam concert somewhere, flying them out and doing the whole thing.
Cool.
And Ponce de la phone calls, which I've been threatening to get to forever. So much in so little time. Only 5-6 hours to accomplish it all in. And your phone calls.
How much we can get done today.
Yeah, we'll get to it all. Don't worry about it.
Howard Stern conquered the radio waves. Tonight, he's also #1 in the movie business. His movie Private Parts opened this weekend across the country. It came in #1 at the box office. The big draw comes thanks to some heavy promotion, but some parents in one city are outraged. They say the advertising was placed in poor taste.
I looked at the billboard, and I was like, that man's naked.
And naked he is. Howard Stern in the buff. His billboards are everywhere. Does one belong near an elementary school in Atlanta? Howard Stern's Private Parts in plain view of children.
I mean, there's a sign that it says, Ed.S. Cook Elementary School. And lo and behold, there was a naked man. And then the sign read Private Parts. And And all I could think of was the little small kids that go here. And I said, something needs to be done.
Something was done. The sign's been removed. The new billboard reads, "Let's keep Georgia peachy clean."
Testing. 1, 2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation. As you will know, when you record, the proper modulation that is required is for the electric eye, which is a green type of tube, will open and close as we record. Now I will play this back to hear the quality, whether this is operating. Thank you.
Bear went over the mountain. You're listening to the announcer of the Howard Stern Show.
Every day they want your energy up. There isn't a person in show business reads that same stuff every day. All right, I got to get off this because I'll turn it into a 10-hour complaint show. Give me a second to collect my thoughts. It's not always so easy this early in the morning to be positive. I'm not my usual positive self. Okay. A couple of phone calls first, and let's see what people have on their minds. Okay, here we go. Adam, go ahead.
Hello?
Yep.
I'm here to play the homeless game, Howard.
Yeah, no, it's too early now. Oh, maybe I could play it now. I don't know. Let me think. Let me look at the schedule.
You don't want to do it now.
I don't? Why don't I want to do it now?
Well, you want to give away a great prize like that this early in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
Cool.
I thought maybe we'd save it for, like another hour.
Yeah, maybe we will. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Not that I'm trying to take this guy out of the game.
Yeah, dude, you can stay on hold if you want. I just don't know when I'm going to get to it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
How often do we have a prize? Maybe somebody will go crazy over it.
Yeah, that guy doesn't sound.
A radio show.
That guy doesn't sound too excited.
No.
Troy.
Good morning, King.
Thank you.
I was wondering if anyone's ever approached you about playing the lead in a movie about the life of Frank Zappa.
Yes. I've been often told that there is a slight resemblance between myself and the late Frank Zappa.
A very strong one.
That's right. And I am a great actor.
Yes.
But I don't.
Is there a movie?
There must be somewhere.
That's the only problem.
I'm sure in fact, Frank approached me himself yesterday in a dream and said that he wants me. He was like, hey, I want you to play me in a...
Frank's writing a script.
Yeah. All right, thank you. No, I have not been approached to be in any Frank Zappa movie.
I mean...
And one more thing.
Yes.
Get Janine Garofalo on.
Okay.
If you would.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So far, we're off to a rousing start.
We could have Janine Garofalo on.
Yeah. We could. Steve, you're on the air.
Yeah, I was wondering, any chance of getting Pearl Jam on in an interview?
Sure.
There's always a chance. I'll tell you when Pearl Jam will come on. Pearl Jam will come on when they have an album that isn't doing too well.
When hell freezes over.
No. Well, why do you say that? I believe
that's when their albums won't be doing well.
Yeah, when their albums aren't doing well, they'll come in. They all come in. Second they need some promotion.
The moment you don't want to talk to them.
Because now they're like, we're not into videos, man, and we don't care how many records we sell. It's funny how guys start caring as soon as the sales dry up.
Before they couldn't stay on tour. I see they can do it now.
Yeah, they're learning how.
Yeah, I got tickets to 2 shows, and it's like nuts.
Yeah, I'll be giving away tickets later on in the show. Rick.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Hey, in the September issue of Sport Magazine, they have your picture. And it reads, wouldn't Howard Stern be a more logical choice for Commissioner of Baseball? Imagine the World Series trophy presentation.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's funny.
They all think they're so funny, these magazines.
All they have to do is say your name to get a laugh.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, Detroit loves you, man.
Thanks. Why the hell would that be funny? Howard Stern should be baseball commissioner. Why would I be baseball commissioner?
Why is that more logical?
Because nobody has a sense of humor. That's not even a funny joke. Pete, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I just want to say, I have hepatitis C, and you've been really, talking about it a lot, and I really appreciate it because there is no research money going into hepatitis C.
How do you even get this hepatitis C? You mean you screw a girl and you get hepatitis C?
I used to shoot speed.
Oh, you shot speed?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to do something like that.
Oh.
Well, no. You could have got a tattoo. You could have got a piercing. I mean, there's a lot of ways to get it.
Really?
Yeah, I've been with the same woman, lived together and married for almost 20 years. I got the disease in the late 70s. I didn't realize I had the disease, but that's when I was doing this.
And you never get rid of this disease?
Well, right now I'm on interferon and ribavirin.
Oh, my God.
And, hold on. My disease level has dropped from over 2,300,000 parts per milliliter to less than 100 in a month of the treatment.
Did you give it to your girlfriend or wife?
No. I have children. I have a normal life now.
You shot speed? How'd you get so stupid? Who shoots speed? Why don't you just swallow a pill?
It was the 70s.
I was in the 70s.
Shoot something.
I took speed. I never shot speed.
Well, I ran with a crazy crowd.
Who needed to shoot speed? It doesn't get into your system that much fast. I mean,
anytime you need to pierce your skin, and inject.
I need speed really badly.
Going overboard.
I need it instantaneously. I need it now.
It was bad enough by mouth.
Explain to me why you had to shoot speed instead of take it by mouth.
Because think of the best orgasm you've ever had.
Right.
Double it.
Really? What do you mean? The needle going in and the speed going directly into your system?
Right to your brain. I mean, you remember Mo from the Three Stooges when his hair used to stand up on end?
Yeah.
That's what it was like.
See, I can see that maybe with heroin, but not speed.
No. I mean, you could be totally tired, sick, and you hit it, and I mean, you feel like Superman. You feel like you could lift a building.
Really? And what'd you do? You got needles from somebody else?
Yeah, I used to share.
Wow.
So what did he do when he could lift a building?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You felt like you could lift a building, but you know what we did?
Sat there and did nothing.
Yeah, we hung out, went to 7-Eleven or something.
No, we used to do it at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which was even bigger waste. I mean, now I'm paying to get high and work twice as hard for my boss.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Can I make one more comment?
Yes.
Remember the guy from Double Dare, the Mike guy?
Yeah.
His announcer, the guy who tells you what your prize is, used to be the morning #1 DJ in Philadelphia in the 70s.
What's his name?
I'm putting down DJs, but Harvey in the Morning was the man in the 70s in Philadelphia, and now he's an announcer on a kids' game show. I just thought that was a good comment.
Well, that's where he deserves to be, because he didn't put any effort into his show. Thank you.
The way that the lives of old disc jockeys go, that's a pretty good fall.
By the way, kids, it's not a pleasant career being a disc jockey. I mean, you look at me and you go, hey, man, this guy's got a pretty cool career, but let me tell you something. Most guys end up like Harvey.
Or worse. I mean, we've seen guys walking around in blue blazers working in Peekskill.
Hey, looking at Bruce Moore.
Peekskill, Poughkeepsie. What?
Looking at that cousin Brucey's toupee on this show I just saw recently. My God, is that bad?
Old disc jockeys are sad. Thank you.
All right.
I don't plan on getting old. It's very, very, very sad. The whole damn thing is sad. The whole industry is sad.
Yeah, those are people you didn't want to see. Remember when they would be hanging around NBC? It was sort of like you don't want to see them.
The old disc jockeys, they come back. Hey, I used to do the shift here from midnight to 7. How you doing? Oh, yeah, we had some wild times. Oh, yeah, where you working now? WPDH, Poughkeepsie. Great. Way to go. How old are you? I don't want to say. Okay, 60 years old. 60 years old.
Or I didn't get me some FU money.
Making $12,500 a year.
Taking orders from a 12-year-old.
Yeah, you're a 12-year-old program director. It's just the most horrible business you could ever think of, and the people in it are horrible and sleazy. It's just the lowest form of show business that's out there, radio. I can't begin to tell you. Thank God these big companies are buying up radio stations. It's starting to give it a little bit of a classier image.
Elevated.
Yeah. It's very sad when individuals own radio stations, and you should see some of the people who own them, and they have no idea what they're doing, and it's just awful. It's awful.
Well, you've given us a little glimpse of that going back through your radio past.
Yeah. And you know what? I didn't even make it awful enough. I want to make a horror movie like Halloween, except it's about a disc jockey and a small radio station.
And general managers and program directors.
They go kill each other. Death would actually be welcomed. It's living through it is the hard part. There is no sadder industry except for maybe like, I don't know, like Amway or something. I don't know. I can't imagine. Yeah, Eric, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, hi, Howard. First of all, I want to say F Jackie. And second of all, are you going to have anything as far as on the E! show when you were on the Magic Hour?
On the E! Show, the Magic Hour?
Yeah, when you were on.
Why would I have that on?
Well, I don't know if you're going to, like, talk about what happened while you were on.
Oh, you mean do like a wrap-up?
Yeah.
Am I going to have that? No, I'm not going to have that.
No?
No, I mean, I've talked about the Magic Hour ad nauseum, and
right.
Now it's gone, and I can't imagine what else I'd have to add to that. I mean, I've pretty much said it all.
Yeah. Any chance OJ'd ever be a guest?
OJ will be a guest.
Really?
We had him on the golf course the other day, an exclusive interview.
Sweet.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I wonder if people missed that. I should play that again.
This guy doesn't seem to know about it.
They know. OJ was perfect. OJ had a lot of funny stuff to say. They're really good. Unreal. Michael, go ahead. Yeah, Michael.
Hey, Howard, how's it going?
Hey, man.
Hey, I know I was real depressed tonight. I went out to the bar, gay bar, and I couldn't meet a man.
Wow.
They're all a bunch of girls.
You must be bone ugly.
That's what they say, but, actually they say I'm pretty cute.
All right, what do you want from me? What do you want me to do for you? I don't understand the purpose of the call. Well, why are you hocking me in Chinik?
Huh?
I said, why are you hocking me in Chinik?
In Chinik?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. You don't know Italian? No. Brody, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Some sad gay guy who can't get laid. Yeah, Brody, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing? I was reading in the Columbus, Ohio Dispatch, and CBS isn't carrying your show coming up. They're going to have ABC carry it.
Yeah, well, that's
It's a syndicated show. Other stations can buy it.
Yeah, they said they were saying that you were. They said you were too raunchy of a shock jock and all this. And they said ABC was going to carry it. They were used to this programming because they had Jerry Springer show on.
Oh, whatever. That's their loss. I mean, let me tell you something about our new television show, which will debut next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. The show is something different. It's refreshing. It's listen, whatever you want to say about it. These stations on Saturday night don't offer any kind of alternative programming. They all run reruns. I see what's on Saturday nights. There's nothing on good. Or Saturday Night Live, which, has not really been all that energetic. And we are now on, through syndication, 74% of the country has been cleared.
Wow.
Which
you need to kick Saturday Night Live's ass there.
Well, whatever. It's a tremendous clearance rate, and if CBS in Columbus doesn't want to air it, so be it. Who cares? Yeah. I'll tell you the truth. I don't even care if the show airs anywhere. It's no sweat off my balls. I don't really care. I don't care what CBS in Columbus has to say. It's probably some hoser who's never done crap in his life who's sitting there in judgment of me. I don't care. He hasn't been where I've been.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody's.
No, he didn't know anything. And you know what? He didn't sign the show. Now he's feeling all stupid because now he's going to run reruns of
He's going to fall further in the ratings and still won't get any advertising.
Yeah, he's going to have Rock Hudson reruns or something. Whatever that show was he did.
They also got this
Rockford Files or something.
No, McMillan
and Wife. I repeat myself to everybody out there. Walk a mile in my nose and see if see what it is. See what it is. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Howard.
All right. All right. So, who cares? 74% of the country is running it. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. Yes, John, go ahead.
Yeah. About your movie, it just seemed like it was self-serving propaganda. It made you look like a saint.
I am a saint. That's exactly what I am.
Well,
listen, all it did was represent my life. It doesn't make me look one way or another. I don't think it was particularly flattering,
Oh, I think so.
Well, I don't know.
What if that's the truth?
What if I told you the truth in the movie? What do you mean made me look like a saint? What have I done differently that you think that I didn't put in the movie?
Well, you just made everything so black and white. Like you were the saint and everybody else was...
I was. I really was. Yeah, I was. All I tried to do... These guys would hire me and then pretend they didn't know what I did. I was upfront about what I did on the radio.
So you're saying it's totally accurate, everything?
Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm saying that is my life.
Well, what does Pig Vomit have to say? Does he have a
Pig Vomit has to revise history because he has to live with himself.
Let me tell you something. I was kind to Pig Vomit in that movie. I left a lot out.
I'm waiting for his tell-all book.
Oh, let him write a tell-all book. I don't care.
Trust me, a guy like that doesn't want to live with what he did.
I don't know. It made you guys look pretty good.
Well, we were pretty good.
You can't believe that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but the movie was accurate. And I don't understand that it's self-serving. What do you mean self-serving? Who am I serving? I wanted to put my life... I'm serving myself?
Self-promotion.
What do you think, I'm running for president? I don't care. You don't have to...
More money.
What? More money? More money for what? What do I need that money for? What money?
Well, I guess
what do you think? I made up my life story, you ass? Why would I make up a life story? This is my life.
Well, I mean, why would you not flatter yourself? Why would you make yourself...
I don't know that I flattered myself. I just told the truth. That was my story.
I don't know.
There's a lot of people who were there when this all happened. I mean,
the only person complaining could be Pig Vomit because he didn't like the way he came out.
It's not even flattering to him.
I don't know. I'm just worried about the objective.
The objective?
What objective?
Objectivity.
Objectivity? There is no objectivity. It's my story as written by me.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
That's the problem. Well, why don't we put out another movie?
Why don't you do an investigation?
We need one. We need one.
My life is filled. I mean, well, how could you be so concerned with whether... Let's say it's completely false. If you sat there and enjoyed the movie, you enjoyed it. That's all.
I loved it. But
well, there you go.
If you claim it's true, though, then...
Yes, I do claim it's true. You're so stupid.
It is true.
So it's a documentary, basically.
No. It's a movie about my life. Not a documentary. Documentary implies that you went out and shot actual video or film of my life. This is a representation of my life.
Sure. I mean,
if anything, I didn't even paint myself half as good as I was. You should have seen what went on in Washington and Detroit, all the stuff I left out. Because it's a movie. I can't bore you to death.
You didn't twist anything around?
Well, listen, not everything... There's a lot of things that are condensed. There are dates and times changed. But it is the representation of my life in an hour and a half. How silly of you.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, and as far as self-serving, I don't care what you think about me. I don't care if you come away with a good feeling about me. I'm just telling you what my life is. I couldn't give a rat's ass anymore what people think. I'm not running for any political office. I don't need votes. What do I need?
Ratings.
I don't need ratings. I got them. What do I have to put out a movie for ratings?
Sure.
What?
You know everything.
You're so stupid.
I don't know.
I mean, come on.
We need more points of view. I don't know.
Well, then you make a movie.
We need more points of view about me?
You're just too...
We should have made a movie from everybody's point of view?
Yeah.
You're just so consistently good in the movie.
I am good. Where was that? Where am I lying? This is how I conducted my career. I came into radio stations. I represented to them what I wanted to do. And then 2 weeks later, they tell me to shut up.
How could you say he was so consistently good when all those program directors thought he was so bad?
Well, you made them look like...
They were monsters, all of them. In fact, I made the guy in Detroit look good. I made the guy in Washington look good. And I even made Pig Vomit look good, if you can imagine. If you ask Robin what the real story was about Pig Vomit.
Have they reacted to the film? What do they say about it?
I don't know. I could care less. I know they interviewed Pig Vomit in one place, and he said he thought that I was exaggerating. I wasn't.
I know that guy, the Israeli guy, who ran the radio station. He came in here. He's like, yes, that's me.
Yep.
That's what I'm like.
Right.
I was right. You were a terrible disc jockey.
It's what he was. You should have seen him back here in the green room. He was the same way. You know? Nobody liked him.
For the sake of entertainment, sometimes you gotta...
Well, whatever. Okay.
You're going to hold with your line. You don't want to hear
I love the movie. I definitely did.
Well, as long as you loved it, that's all that matters. What's the difference?
If you had listened to us when we were on NBC, you would have heard us say the very things that were happening to us right then.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm a saint.
Jeez.
My life is talking to scumbags. Don't bust my balls. All right, I told you Paula Jones's nose job is available in the Inquirer. They actually have pictures of it. I don't think it's a good nose job, personally.
I think this was a start.
Yeah, I think it's a work in progress. Oh, that guy's draining, isn't he?
We need more points of view. Would have been some movie.
Yeah. More points of view. Could have been a 10-hour movie with everyone's point of view represented. absolutely nothing going on in the newspaper. Except for
everybody left for the summer.
I think so, too. They did a big article on Bob Guccione and what he said on our show yesterday. And a couple other things. But there's really nothing all that interesting going on, except like...
Farrah Fawcett beating up her boyfriend and him being on trial.
Yeah. Yeah, Farrah Fawcett's pretty kick-ass, man. She beat up her boyfriend.
Yeah, she can handle it.
But how come he's on trial if she beat him up?
I don't know. He must have, fought back for a second. That's you cannot do.
I guess you can't do that. We should get her in here again, but I bet it's hard to get her, huh?
Now that she's such hot interview material.
Howard, it was hard to get her 2 minutes after she left the studio, because she's been back a bunch of times and I haven't been able to get her.
Really? Too bad. We need to interview her every day.
Yeah, she took a baseball bat to the house, a poker to her boyfriend.
Would Farrah fight her boyfriend on our CBS show? Go a couple of rounds? We'll pay her a lot of money. It would be very, very cool.
Into there? Okay. Hi, this is Richard Belzer, and you're listening to a man I used to hate, but now I find to be one of the funniest guys in the world, Howard Stern. Why do I find Howard so funny? I can tell you in one word, homicide. I got a starring role on a very limited TV show because I appeared on the Howard Stern show. And as long as homicide remains on the air, I will find Howard Stern funny. When it goes off, well, it's a different story, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Skechers, great shoe. Didn't I talk about Skechers yesterday 500 times?
Yes, you did.
Right.
I do remember you talking about it.
I guess I'm being punished. Skechers USA is known as the leader in style and innovation. I love the Skechers shoe. I mean, I'm telling you, I love it. I wear Skechers shoes. I have the brown ones. Wear them all the time. Love them. And they make all styles of shoe. For everybody. Men, women, skaters, ravers, groovers, hipsters, young exec students.
Which one are you?
I'm a hipster. Musicians, actors, trendsetters. Skechers diversity allows customers to express their individuality by wearing a different Skechers style every day. I just is Jackie snapping his fingers like he's a beatnik.
He's into the music. He's not listening to you.
Yeah.
Hipster.
I'm a hipster. Plus, Skechers is constantly developing new leathers and high-tech materials that keeps the products at the leading edge of style. That's where you want to be. Trust me. Skechers, Skechers. Even, you know who wears these Skechers?
Who?
Casey.
Oh.
1-800-SHOE-411. Dial the number 1-800-SHOE-411. Skechers, it's the S.
What happens to old football coaches like Tom Landry? They have to endure encounters with Stuttering John.
Hi, Tom. I like your hat. Thanks a lot. Okay. How are you? Just fine. Great. So tell me, where's your freaking hat? Well, I left it at home. I didn't wear it on this trip. I mean, it's so, it's like such a famous thing, Yeah, it was raining, so the straw hat wasn't very good. Did you ever smell the inside of your hat? No. What are your chances of bringing the Cowboys to a Super Bowl? Well, I tell you, I'm out of it right now. I hope they come back soon. Do you wear a hat when you're making whoopee with your wife? Oh, no. Not at all. Did you ever put your hat on backwards? Probably not. Did anyone ever try to knock your hat off your head? Well, they tried to steal it on the way out. Does the hat ever fall off in your sleep? I don't usually wear it on sleep. Does your wife wear a hat? No, she doesn't. Do you wear a chin strap under the hat when it's windy? It would help, but I don't. Can I wear your hat? But I guess you don't have it here, right? I don't have it, so you can't wear it. All right, you got it on. I know. Hey, great. You want to wear mine? No, thanks. All right, Tom. All right, Tom, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Hats off to you, Tom, and Stuttering John. It's the Howard Stern Show.
That's funny, man. So many questions about that guy's hat. Hey, you know who had a baby? Fran Shea, the executive producer of our E! Show.
Really?
That's right, and head of the E! Network.
Popped one out.
Popped out a girl.
Is that right?
That's right. A baby girl. Looks just like me. She only wishes I was the father. She's in love with me,
She'll have to settle for the look.
She has wanted me for so long. So now she's a mommy, which is good because she'll sit home with the baby now.
You think? I don't think so.
You know what's amazing? You can run the E! Network and have a baby at the same time. It makes no difference.
But the baby will be able to take over at E!
That's right.
This is an heir apparent.
That's right. She'll be running shows like Talk Soup. Way into the future. So congratulations to the great Fran Shea, who I love very much. And this is something she wanted. As you know, she has devoted her life to her career and had baby fever late in life.
Did she?
Yes. Had tremendous baby fever.
Oh, dear.
Had to have a baby.
It's been the fall of a lot of good women.
That's right. And her lovely husband, who, of course, impregnated her. He is lovely. He's a lucky man. All right, so there you go. And he's a white guy. A lot of people didn't think that she...
really, she could find one.
Yeah. They thought that she would have to marry a black guy. But she went with she's with a real white guy.
She almost did.
Oh, yeah. You should see him. He's a very handsome man. All right, so...
Congratulations.
That's right. So for any of you who thought Fran Shea couldn't marry a white guy...
or have a baby.
Or have a white baby, she has. And that's the end of it.
She's shown you all.
You bet.
When was the baby born?
Saturday night.
Wow.
And Friday she called me and said, Howard, I need you to call me immediately because I think I'm about to have the baby and I need to talk to you about something, so please call me immediately.
Oh, she wanted to take care of business before she actually went into labor.
That's right.
Good for her.
I never called her. So, what do you think of that? I'm a wise guy. You know, it's funny. Regis Philbin has Rosie O'Donnell on her show all the time. And it's now come down to talk show hosts going on each other's talk shows.
I noticed that he did her show.
They're all friends. Doesn't even matter that they're on against each other in some markets. It doesn't. Everybody's friendly with everybody. What happened to the days of competition? It's not good.
It doesn't matter.
That's right. You know, Billy Graham is on Channel 2 from 7:30 to 8:30 tonight.
He's got a new crusade?
Yeah.
I thought he was almost gone.
Does he pay for that time, or does he...
I think, it's paid for.
Wow. How the hell does that guy make a living? How do you get into that?
He makes a very good living.
I know I could be doing that, like feeding people hocus pocus about Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'd be so good at it, because I watch all those shows and I love it.
But he's one of those people who strikes me as really believing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think so.
I don't think any of those guys believe it.
I really believe he's gone. He believes the whole thing.
Yeah, well, wait till he dies and he's laying in a box going, I'm not going anywhere. He has to be like 90 years old. And his son, I watch his son sometimes, Billy Graham Jr. or something.
Right.
Son has like got the same look.
Yeah.
He's like a clone of his father, but he doesn't have any charisma.
That's it.
Yeah.
But he figures if I look enough like him, maybe I can keep this going.
He has a lot of people sitting. They always have people sitting there, like thousands of people.
In stadiums.
Yeah, in stadiums. There's not enough room for the people who want to hear Billy Graham.
The PA system is like in stadiums.
Yeah.
So you got to hear that in an echo.
Yeah, because it's always, and Jesus knows what you're thinking and doing, and it is a living Jesus. A living Jesus. And the Holy Ghost. You have to bring life.
That's more like it.
You know what I'm talking about. It's a living, loving Jesus.
Can I get an amen?
Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you today because I love Jesus.
And then you got all that bad singing with the echo.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. That's a great racket. They make a fortune. A living Jesus. Well, you keep yelling out buzzwords like, Holy Ghost power.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really should have gone into that business because you know what? There's a hell of a lot more money in it.
And no live commercials.
Nothing. You go up there, you do your little dance, and you know what? You go from town to town and you say the same crap.
That's right.
Perfect.
It's like stand-up comedy without the laughs.
Yeah. You don't even have to make anyone laugh. You just got to make them feel good and give you some money.
But you get to use the same speech over and over.
Want to hear a funny story? So Gary Deal, we're on in 50 radio stations or 60. I don't know what the number is now.
What is the number now?
It might be 50. So one of our new stations is Vermont. I don't know. Is it Burlington?
Burlington.
Burlington, Vermont.
Okay.
What is the name of the station over there?
WIZN.
WIZN. Why does your volume keep changing, Baba Booey?
Every morning they're in doing something. I don't know what it is.
I don't mind that they're in doing something. Just don't touch anything. Tell them that for me. You're my representative. Anyway, so Baba Booey has to get all these calls from the various program directors. Well,
So he gets a call yesterday from the program director of the station in Burlington, Vermont, which is a small town, you know. So the guy goes, listen, we've got problems. We got beat in the ratings, and and the papers are making mincemeat out of us. What are you going to do?
When did we go on in Burlington?
I think a couple of months ago, like 2 months ago. Okay. He goes, and we got beat. And and the local guys here are beating you, and they're pounding and thumping their chest. And I used to listen to you guys in Philadelphia, and I remember the days that you beat DeBella, and we want the same thing, and blah, 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 blah. So, you got to explain to these guys that you don't win in the radio in 2 months.
Right.
It's hard to believe.
I remember that day, but that day was 2 years down the road that we beat DeBella.
Try 3.
Okay, 3.
Yeah. It took Hitler 8 years to really get his whole thing going, get his mojo working, okay? So, He was good. In all fairness, even in Los Angeles, where Mark and Brian are very weak, they're like fighting 2 old women. It took us a year to become number 1. You don't become number 1 in 2 or 3 months. So Gary started explaining this to the guy. He goes, well, I don't care. What are you going to do? So Gary said, well, we're going to provide you with the best program on the dial. And that should do it. Yeah. But you've got to talk about what's going on and pummel these guys. He said, well, look, we're on in 50 stations, and not everyone across the country cares about what's going on locally in Burlington, Vermont. And really, I'll say this to the guy because I don't have time to call you. Trust me, we'll win. We will have the number 1 morning show in Burlington, Vermont. Okay? Your morning show there that's very popular, the Coach show, or whatever it is, Coach and the Comer show.
Oh, boy.
They've been number 1 for years. And what's going to happen is word is going to spread that we're better than them. It's already... By the way, so I read the newspaper article on what's going on in Vermont because I figured, well, let me see what's going on. We've only been on a couple of months, like 3 months, I think, or 2 months. And it says here, according to this article I'm reading, we're number 3.
Yeah, see, I was going to say, it's probably already happened. It just takes the ratings books a couple of sessions to catch up.
Yeah, well, that's how radio ratings work. But I'm constantly describing to young radio guys just starting out how it works with the ratings. You got to just kind of hang in there. I would love
how they call it a panic.
You don't know. You don't know. Baba Booey had to talk the guy down. Baba Booey. Had to talk him down. He goes, here was the head. Now, also for the local newspaper, the Burlington Free Press, a woman named Ann Gregus, who's probably getting her start in television and radio reporting, doesn't really understand how it works, because the big headline is local radio show is beating Stern. Radio shock jock Howard Stern, first set of ratings in Burlington's... Oh, my God, what a sentence. Radio shock jock Howard Stern's first set of ratings in Burlington shows he was soundly thumped by WCPV-FM's local morning program, Corm and the Coach. And to Ann, I could only explain this to you one time, sweetness. It doesn't work. There's going to be another ratings period and another ratings period.
They got to beat us a long time.
Yeah. Stern has been in Rochester. I just had to beat this guy. It took me 3-4 years. Yeah. That's Rochester. I mean, it takes time, but we're always up there. We're number 3, mind you.
Just there, and we're number 3.
We just got there, and we're number 3. Stern has been a national sensation, but not in the Vermont market.
I love how they nail the coffin.
Yeah, according to the latest ratings book by Arbitron, the national polling agency of radio listeners, the latest set of ratings tabulated listener trends between April 1st and June 19th. She doesn't mention that we just got there.
Yeah.
Between 6 and 10 a.m. weekdays during that period, Stern was 3rd in the ratings. Imagine that. 3rd.
Oh, that's a horrible thumping.
Yes. Drawing an average of 2,500 listeners ages 18 and up to WIZN-FM compared to the 5,000 who tuned into the Corm and the Coach.
Wow.
Can you imagine that? We just got there 3 months ago. We already have half of their audience.
Yeah.
Guarantee you in 1 year, we will triple their audience. Now, here's a quote from Corm and the Coach.
Oh, they're
out of their minds, delirious.
Their victory out there.
Yeah. We beat them. And we didn't even have our full team.
Oh.
Said Steve Cormier, known on the air as Corm, as he chats with Lana Wilder, the third part of the Corm and the Coach show. The bottom line is that Burlington is not going to put up with what Stern does. People like local, and they like being entertained locally. That's been proven all over the country, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know what Corm reads.
When Tom Brennan gets back, we're even going to be better.
Oh, wow.
Well, we'll see about that.
Where's Tom?
Well, let's see. Brennan, who got his start as the coach on WIZN-FM until he walked out in dispute, is forbidden by his last contract to say a word on any radio station until October. So he'll be back in October. There's a big fight going on for his scary talent.
Tom's got a tape over his mouth.
Yeah, could imagine that. That must have been some contract he signed. He put himself into a contract where he can't. Imagine in Vermont he can't go on a radio station.
His job is to speak, and now he can't.
Yeah. That must have been some lawyer who negotiated that contract. Mike Bouzier, marketing manager of Burlington Broadcast, which owns WIZN-FM, that's our station, said all the negative publicity. Okay, who cares about any of this? But anyway, then it talks about how our ratings are growing every month, and
So it's right there.
And then it says at the end, WIZN became the 48th affiliate to sign on with Stern, who has proven a winner in most markets. Unfortunately, not in the Vermont area. I'm really a dog in Vermont. I've got the number 3 morning show. By the way, thank you for that, Vermont, and I guarantee you we'll be number 1.
You won't be alone.
And if Ann... Oh, by the way...
Thank you.
If Ann Gregis of the Burlington Free Press wants to put her money where her mouth is, I will bet her $35,000 today that I will be number 1 in Burlington, Vermont.
She can't hang in that company.
Yeah,
really.
Whatever money she wants to bet. I'll be number 1 in time for ski season, trust me. The coach and the Cormier won't... the coach and the Corm.
Cormier and the coach.
I mean, for goodness sakes. The program director sent me this note. I thought you'd like to see the attached clippings. Basically, the local scrub morning guys, Corm and the coach, feel that they have got you beat after one book, and they're thumping their chest. You never heard a worse morning team than these guys. All they do is laugh at each other's lame-ass jokes. The funniest guy is the brother of the coach, and he sucks. I really would enjoy listening to you berating these losers every day until they quit radio altogether. Well, listen. He says, I've been listening to you for years, starting in Philly when you tarred and feathered John DeBella. I'm psyched to have you locally on WIZN. Jerry, whatever your name is, listen to me. Calm yourself down. Sit back, worry about the rest of the station. You let me take care of the morning show.
I'm sure he knows that DeBella was better than Corman, the coach, and look what we did to him.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Then he sent me graphs and charts with,
This is so typical.
Yes, don't worry.
Even the quotes of Corman, the coach, are typical.
Sit back and relax. I'm not prepared to be beat by Corman, the coach, okay, dude? Don't worry about it. Even though I'm not talking about it every day. Each guy wants me talking about it.
Oh, sure.
I could quit all my jobs and just move to Vermont and take them on full time, but I think we can handle things from here. Please. Listen to that crap. Mark, you're on the air. Go ahead.
How you doing? I really hate Jackie. Can't stand him.
Right. Well, most people on the show hate Jackie.
He's not funny.
He's not funny?
Worst part.
No, Jackie's funny.
You can say a lot of things about him.
Yeah.
He was the worst part. As soon as he came to private parts, it was like, let's get this part over with.
I mean, when Jackie came on in the movie, you didn't like the movie anymore.
All of a sudden.
Right. Jackie, you ruined the movie.
Seems to be the consensus.
What about last week, that Inside Edition he did?
I didn't see that.
Oh, he's going on, making it sound like you're his puppet.
Yeah. Well, listen, that's Jackie's thing. He feels he doesn't
get that? I love to hear
We have to hear that.
I wish I
hard
could.
copy. It was a real.
And Howard, you got to check your glasses because his wife's not that good looking either.
Oh, Jackie's wife?
Oh,
she's attractive.
I got one more reason. He's a fag.
All right, thank you.
Howard.
Yeah.
I'd like to challenge him to one of these next 5 events: a 1-mile run, basketball 1-on-1, chess match, boxing match, or a joint rolling contest.
Any one of those, you'd beat him.
Anyone.
All right.
And I'm a little guy. Come on.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, listen to me.
We don't want Jackie to die of a heart attack.
Yeah. Jackie, would you have this guy a running race?
I could do that.
Okay, so here's another interesting thing that's going on. So there's been a series of articles, editorials about me and this show. And I'll give you the gist. I won't read them to you, but basically what a lot of magazines are saying, especially electronic media, they put a big editorial. They say, well, we like Howard Stern, we like his show, blah, 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 blah. They hedge their bet by saying that. But they said, all of these people who call CNN and call all these various news organizations and make phony phone calls and say Baba Booey and all these things, it's a terrible thing. Terrible, terrible, terrible thing.
And really, Howard Stern and the president of CBS, Mel Karmazin, should really do something about this and really make a statement and come down on these people, because it's not right that people are making phony phone calls to these news organizations. And there's a couple of people who wrote in, and there's been a letter writing campaign on my behalf. Not that I had anything to do with it.
Probably from the people making the phony phone calls.
Well, I don't know. This guy is the president of Braff Communications in Fair Lawn, New Jersey, who wrote this letter. And he says, don't blame Stern. CNN and all these news organizations really should start screening their phones a little better. You just can't take somebody's phone call. And if a guy calls up and says, listen, I'm the captain of the police in Burlington, Vermont, you can't take his word for that.
Well, that's just what I said. When they wrote the article, they said it's question, putting the credibility of these news organizations in question. That's absolutely true, because who are they taking their information from?
That's right. One could argue, this guy says, that there isn't much humor to be found in phony phone calls placed by Howard Stern listeners to to news programs. Maybe you don't like them. However, your editorial is completely wrong. You can't address the issue of phony phone calls to live news broadcasts, citing as an example a call made to CNN during its coverage of the Capitol building shooting. It says, I happened to be watching CNN when this incident occurred, and contrary to your and anchor Bernard Shaw's indignation over the pranksters' actions, I was appalled that such a call managed to get on the air. I mean, what are the standards over at the networks that they don't even screen who anyone is? He says all the networks are so damn desperate to put a person on the air that they don't even do a simple check.
Yeah, they want to be first, regardless.
Does anyone take the time to verify credentials or call somebody back? How many times have we seen pranksters passed off as sources without ever finding out the truth?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, at least the Howard Stern callers have the courtesy to let us in on the joke.
Yeah.
He says, I found great irony in the final line of your editorial. CBS and Mr. Karmazin should step up to the plate and accept responsibility for what's on their airwaves. It's not our airwaves. He says, actually, the people who should be stepping up to accept responsibility are the ones who are allowing their newscasts to be compromised because of laziness and a willingness to suspend standard journalistic practices if it means beating the competition to a morsel of information. Let me tell you something. The newspapers have to check every source 3, 4, 5 times.
And they have to have more than one source.
Yeah. And another guy named Rob Feldman, Television News Group Miami, he wrote pretty much the same thing. He basically says the Stern pranksters have pointed out a major flaw in news gathering organization.
Well, if you listen to the Bernard Shaw, or whatever his name is, phone call, he says our phone system has been penetrated. All you have to do to penetrate is make a call.
Yeah, he says, this guy Rob Feldman hits it on the head. He says, in my humble opinion, when it comes to the Howard Stern prank callers, the networks have reaped what they have sown. And listen, I mean, of course. I have nothing to do with it. I mean, I think they're funny, personally. I think it's a scream.
It is funny, but it also points out that they don't screen these phone calls.
Yeah,
they just
I love
take
it.
them.
Also, our new television show will be starting next weekend. Most of the markets that were on the radio, I believe you have it on. You'll have it on TV. Just check your local listings. Mostly CBS stations are carrying it, but check around the country. Sometimes it's on ABC or something. And I read here in the paper that condom ads will debut along with our show.
You mean there have been no condoms?
Lifestyle Condoms is launching a whole new campaign.
Based on our television show.
Based on our television show.
Stern goes to television, so do we.
That's right. Okay, hey, listen, it's time to play a great game. Everybody loves it. Mike Walker is on the phone. Time to play the gossip game. Can't wait to do that. Playing this week with us is Nikki St. Giles, Penthouse Pet. And she's up for Pet of the Year. She's from Holland. A little eye candy this morning.
Yeah.
So let's get her in here, and then we'll play the game.
A little eye candy this morning. What was I?
You?
An eyesore?
You don't put out. Although you do got some cleavage going there this morning. Now that I'm looking. Robin, you're always eye candy. Where is Nikki St. Giles?
20 seconds. She had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, please.
Oh, see, at least I'm here.
She's a knockout, Howard. A knockout.
Of course she's a knockout. She's in Penthouse.
Doing in the
really a knockout.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she? Wait a second. Let me ask you a question. Is she really a knockout?
You'll see.
How are her legs? What happened
Howard,
here?
where are you?
Turn out the lights. I want to have sex with her. If she's really a knockout, then I will have to have sex with her.
You probably will want to.
Really? Well, she would want to because aren't I famous?
Doesn't she have great legs?
I don't know if she knows who you are because she's not from this country.
Well, tell her I'm a great man. What happened? All our lights just went out.
Won't she be impressed with a radio guy?
Yeah. Tell her this is really more television than it is radio. We just dress it up to look that way.
I'll say CBS as much as possible.
Please.
His gums, his gums, his gums, they're green and red. His teeth, his teeth, his teeth.
Hey, baby.
Don't fit his head.
There's Nikki St. Giles. Whoa. She sure is. Sure is a piece of ass. There's no question about that. Yeah, you are hot. No question about that. Let me try and speak broken English to her. You have boyfriend?
I have boyfriend
in
my country.
You do have a boyfriend?
I do have a
Too
boyfriend.
bad. I was going to offer myself up to you. That's right. You could have had me.
But you have an open relationship, don't you?
Yeah, you're allowed to have sex with whoever you want, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Really? Is that right? What do you got? Where are you from? Holland?
I'm from Holland.
And your boyfriend's from Holland?
No, he's not. He's American.
Oh, he is an American. What is he, a rich guy?
Nope.
Oh, I don't believe that.
What is he, a construction worker?
No, he's a lovely guy. He's a great guy.
Is he a white guy?
He is.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, I figured you'd get a white guy. You never know, though. Oh, yeah? Well, you smell good. All the Penthouse pets who come in here always smell good.
Is that right?
Always.
What do they wear?
What are you wearing? Eau de toilette?
No, I wear First?
First?
Yeah.
Robin, go get me a quart of First.
I'm going to douse you with that.
Douse me with it. Oh, you're a very beautiful woman. I'm sure you're used to having guys fawn all over you. But as you know, I am so famous that I can have any woman, so I don't have to fawn. I mean, while you're attractive, I've even had better than you.
Oh,
That's right.
That's
all right,
nice.
just so you know that. I could have anybody. In fact, many actresses have come on to me. So you should know that. You should know who you're dealing with. Right, Robin?
That's right. This is a very
I'm very much...
Is this because I'm from Holland that
Yes,
you're
I am.
impressing me?
Yes, I am very much.
sought after.
Okay.
I am very much in demand. Trust me.
I trust
There's a waiting list to get in.
Do you know who Whoopi Goldberg is?
Yeah.
I could have her.
She wants it.
That's right.
She wants you.
Yeah, she's never said that, but I believe
You
that
can see it in her eyes,
I'm pretty
right?
sure she wants me. And she's very rich and very famous. Admit you're attracted to me.
Me?
Yes.
You
are not?
Nope.
I'm not your type, really?
I'm sorry.
Too ethnic looking?
I'm sorry.
What are you saying? What is my problem? Be honest. I want to know.
Well, I don't even know you. I can.
But I mean-
be
But
attracted
look, we're
to
talking
you.
about looks.
Excuse me?
We're talking about his looks. I mean, isn't he a handsome man?
Do you think I'm
Well,
handsome?
He needs to stand up and show me some more. I mean,
Oh, really? All right.
Just
Let me,
up there.
all right.
Hair
I
and
don't
the
mind.
sunglasses.
Look at
I
this.
can't see anything.
Baby, look at
Small
this.
drink of
What are you
water
talking
there.
about?
I will take off the glass.
Take off the glasses. That's my trademark. Right there.
why don't you?
How's that?
Skin.
There you go. Look at this. Look at these arms.
Oh, my heart is definitely beating
Seriously,
fast.
look how gorgeous I am. You are not attracted to me at
You're
all?
gorgeous.
No, seriously, you're not attracted to me, right?
No.
No, I'm not your
Oh,
type.
Jesus. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Really? You mean I am repulsive to you?
No, not at all.
What, is he too old? What's the problem?
Old? I'm 30 years old.
Boyfriend. I'm not attracted
How
to
old is your
anybody
boyfriend?
else.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, you can
No,
see an
it's not.
attractive guy, can't
You mean any man you see you're not attracted to? Just because you have a boyfriend? You can be attracted to people. You don't have to act on it.
No.
Really?
If I'm attracted to somebody, I act on it.
You do?
Yeah.
I
So
see.
you
Oh.
haven't seen anybody more attractive than your boyfriend?
Nope.
This is crazy. Are you loaded with Valium right now? Tell the truth. You're not?
He got you hypnotized.
All right, I want to ask you about your penthouse shoot and stuff, but I must play this game first. This is a very simple game. Fred, give Mike Walker his intro.
Inquiring minds want to know, did Rosie O'Donnell catch her entire staff vomiting on a Rosie O'Donnell voodoo doll? I want to know, did Stephen Baldwin rise to his brother's challenge and trash an entire movie set?
I want to know.
Let's find out with Mike Walker, gossip editor of the National Enquirer.
Hey, Mike, you should see the honey sitting here with me.
Oh, yeah.
You would like this.
Love those penthouse pets. What month were you in?
March 97.
And you're...
97. I can go back to my back issue.
Mike has the whole collection.
Oh, yeah.
Mike has a whole collection of Penthouse.
Penthouse was always, remember that Penthouse was the magazine where the girls started to touch themselves, and that's when they became my favorite magazine.
Or how about that was the first magazine to show pubic hair?
That's correct. You are correct.
You know,
sir.
you
Now,
guys
of course,
notice things that would never occur to me.
Well, we're guys.
Yeah, and now, of course, what they are pushing is of course, golden showers. That's
Yeah, what is up with that? I asked Bob Guccione about that
Is
yesterday.
that a turn on to you, Mike?
That's not for me, no.
But you want to know something? Maybe it is, and we don't know it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he seems to set the trend.
Did you do a golden shower?
No, I did not.
Do you touch yourself in the issue?
Yeah.
I have to take a look at your issue. Give me the issue so I can see what Nikki did to herself.
What Nikki's up to.
Yeah, what she's up to.
Thanks, Howard.
Yeah.
Now,
So,
listen, did you get the picture of Paula Jones I
yes,
sent over to you?
I certainly did, and I've been talking about it. The National Enquirer does have the exclusive pictures of Paula Jones' nose job.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you something. From the front, it looks nice. From the side view, it doesn't look like they took enough off.
Maybe, but from the front, the question is, would you do her now?
No.
No.
You still wouldn't do her?
Of course I'd do her. I would do your dog.
He would do this to see what the president didn't get.
Yeah, I'm a guy. I'll do anything. I'm not that particular.
The president could see through the external things and see the, essential beauty in a person.
Yeah. Well, all I know is that the nose job does help, though.
It does.
But I still think they could have thinned it down even from the front view, and they certainly turned it up too much from the
Well,
side.
she's still, to be fair, she's still a little swollen.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe it'll fall into place.
She swears she is not getting breast implants or liposuction.
Let me ask you something.
When will she be nude in Penthouse?
Did the National Enquirer pay for her nose job?
An anonymous donor came forward with $9,000.
Would it be the National Enquirer? Be honest with me, Mike.
I really don't know, Howard. I was not involved in the story. I can honestly say to you.
I believe it's the
You know what?
Are my suspicions raging?
That clause leads me to believe that Mike thinks the Enquirer might have had something to do with
I really do not know. I have not been in the office. I wasn't aware of that. I was just surprised. I called Gary right away yesterday when this was faxed over to me. I wasn't in the office. This is the advance issue that comes out Friday. And immediately I thought, the first person I thought of was you. I thought, would Howard now do her?
Yeah, that's sick. I'm the first.
That's a great article, though. You should go and ask people that.
Yeah, you know what? That's a very. It's a
poll. It's an Enquirer poll. You're right.
All right, but let me ask you this something. Is the reason the National Enquirer has to be the anonymous donor? Is that because Paula Jones is being sued for $80,000 by a lawyer or something?
Wait a minute. I did not say the Enquirer was the.
Of course it is. Why would you guys?
Don't know, Howard.
Why would the Enquirer get the exclusive photos if they are not the?
Oh, well, you could pay for the photos.
She just doesn't want the money attributed to her? Is that it? I'm trying to figure this all out.
We could have paid her for the photos. She could have a lot of people give us these things because they know we're the largest circulation paper in the country.
Because there's a lawyer in the paper saying today that he is owed $80,000 from Paula Jones.
Gee, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and he's saying, hey, so the anonymous donor means that in other words, she wouldn't be making income off of it.
Right, she didn't get money. She got a nose job.
Yeah.
And you can't get that out of her.
There's always some way around something, you know.
Medical procedure.
Anyway, Nikki St. Giles. You say Giles or Giles?
Saint-Gilles.
Saint-Gilles?
Saint-Gilles? She's sitting here to play the game. And what's going to happen is Mike Walker from the National Enquirer is going to give us 4 stories. One of the stories is false. We have to pick out the false story.
Okay.
It's a fun game. In America, they go wild for this. You understand?
You're very lucky to be here.
Mike Walker is like the Elizabeth Taylor of gossip.
Oh.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Saint-Gilles?
Saint-Gilles. I think it's a made-up name, right?
Oh, of course.
Of course. I think her name is Nikki Schwartz.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, here's the first item. Sharon Stone, who is quick to brag that she has a super high IQ, had the cast and crew of her new movie giggling behind her back after she threw a hissy fit on the set because a videotape of a new French art film sent to her by the director himself was missing from her dressing trailer. Sharon's screaming that it was snitched because it featured super hot X-rated sex scenes, and she threatened to walk off if it wasn't returned. Well, the producers ordered a massive search by security personnel who finally turned up the tape, which was right where it's supposed to be, loaded in Sharon's VCR deck.
Oh, is she a bitch? Is she a bitch? You're the only guy who even does stories on Sharon Stone. I'm telling you, I don't think people...
Why? Because I love how you've seen her bragging about her high IQ.
Right.
She goes on and on about how intelligent she is and how she tested high with IQ.
Yeah, Cindy Crawford,
she
too.
is doing something very stupid.
All right, number 2.
O.J. Simpson didn't walk away empty-handed when his Brentwood estate was torn down by its new owners. The Juice snagged 1 brick from the mansion, had it encased in lucite, and now uses it as a paperweight at his new $6,000 a month rental digs.
Go ahead, number 3.
Nearly everyone saw that the axe was soon to fall on Magic Johnson's late-night talk show, except Magic himself. Just days before the short-lived show was canceled, the ex-hoopster was telling pals, We have great names on every night. I've watched every show myself. I can't see what the problem is.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
It could have been a scene right out of Seinfeld. Michael Klutzy Kramer Richards backing a Jeep right into an L.A. fire hydrant. The bumper got caught on the fire plug so firmly he had to call the fire department to pry the vehicle free. The damage, a few $100, but worse yet, it wasn't Michael's Jeep. He borrowed it from a friend.
Okay. All right, here's the stories we're looking at. Number one, Sharon Stone is such a dummy that she starts busting everyone's balls about some missing VCR tape. And meanwhile, she's got the videotape right in her VCR. Okay. O.J. Simpson actually saved one brick from his recently torn down mansion and keeps it as a paperweight.
Have you dated O.J.?
Tell the truth. Yeah, have you dated O.J.?
No, I'm alive.
Okay. I'm alive. Number three, the Magic Johnson hour. This guy couldn't even tell that his own show was being canceled. He thought the show was in good shape.
He watched it, he liked it.
Right. If he liked it, everyone must like it. Because I don't know, I like the host.
It's good. I've watched every show.
And the guy from Seinfeld, he cracked up some car into a fire hydrant.
His borrowed car.
Right. Okay. Now, what do you think is the false story? Do you have any thoughts on this? You've got a great rack. Are those breast implants? Those are, right?
Half of them.
What do you mean half? One only is a breast implant?
You only did one?
What do you mean?
No, half is mine, half is implant.
I see.
Right. That's a good way to put it. That is some rack on you. What were you? What was your breast before you had them done?
Flat.
Really?
Like an A.
Like an A?
Yeah, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they did a great job. They look very natural.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll tell you. All right, yeah. So anyway, what story do you think is wrong? I mean, that Mike fabricated.
Well, I mean, they all seem pretty silly to me. So.
They are all silly.
One of them is false. The rest are true.
I think the Sharon Stone one is false.
You don't believe that she's that dumb?
I believe she's that dumb, but
right.
I mean, I don't.
You just
believe
figure he's false.
You just think you made that up.
Such a fuss about it.
Okay.
All right. Nikki says the Sharon Stone story. Robin, what do you think is the false story?
I say it's the O.J. I don't think he got a brick from his old house and loose-sided it.
You don't?
No.
Jackie?
I hate to agree with Robin, but I don't think OJ knows what loose side is, and I don't think anything to do with him is true.
Really?
So,
Fred, are you in on the game?
No, I am not.
Well, I believe that Magic Johnson absolutely saw nothing wrong with his show.
That's right.
The Seinfeld story, I don't even see why Mike would make that up. And the Sharon Stone story, I believe, so I think I'm with you guys on the O.J.
Oh, we're all going into O.J.?
I just can't imagine anything else. And how did O.J. get the brick, and how did he get over there, and the whole thing?
It was Furman.
Furman brought the brick?
Furman brought the brick.
All right, the only person who disagrees is Nikki, who has this feeling about Sharon Stone.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Mike. Give us the answer.
Well, it is really a great thrill to announce that our penthouse pet is the winner here.
Wow!
Seen right through this very credible item because we can all see Sharon Stone acting like this.
Nikki knew.
And she unerringly went right to it, and all of you went to O.J. based on the premise that O.J. is a really dumb guy who wouldn't have the brains to do this or know what lucite is, all of which is true, but the item, truth again, stranger than fiction, is true. He did have sentimentality about the house. He did get the brick, and it is encased in lucite.
Well, Nikki, you win, of course, a bedroom date with Mike Walker.
Yes.
You're going to actually get to sleep with him. All the girls want this.
Surprise.
Mike, congratulations on stumping the rest of us.
Well, thank you.
And unfortunately, because you didn't beat Nikki, you're going to have to sleep with her.
Yeah. Well, I can certainly arrange that on one of my many trips away from home, Howard.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Listen, don't miss Kathy Lee. I want to point this out to you. A new Kathy Lee story in this week's Inquirer. Kathy Lee has a new nightmare. There's a new book. It dredges up all of Frank's cheating.
Ooh.
She's furious because the book's being put out by Hyperion. Now, you know who owns Hyperion?
Disney.
Yeah.
Right.
And she is furious because she's done so much promotion for Disney. Disney, is her boss. And Frank has done so much promotion for Disney, and she is furious at Disney for allowing this book to come out. So,
well, there it is.
Pretty funny.
I love that. Hey, thanks, Mike. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay,
Mike Walker from the National Enquirer. Check out the Paula Jones pictures also this week. And Mike, of course, is the editor of the gossip pages for the National Enquirer on TV all the time and syndicated radio and everything else. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
All right. Wow.
Well, Nikki, you put us all to shame.
Nikki, you are quite intelligent also, brains and beauty.
So, anyway, you really are a piece of ass. God damn, your face is perfect.
You didn't even see my ass yet.
No, not yet. Oh, yeah, I got it right here.
See through.
Let me see here. So that's you, huh?
He's got experience.
That's you naked. And I see that you are very clean-shaven.
I am.
Which I enjoy. And you're very graphic. You like to show everything, don't you?
Well, yes.
Are you a stripper?
Penthouse is about.
Are you a stripper by profession?
No, I used to be a dancer when I lived in Belgium. But
Damn, look at the bod on you. Man, I could take that for a test ride. Says here you're 23 years old.
Well, not anymore, no.
That was 1997.
Then 40.
Only 1 year later.
All right, so now you're 24 years old, and you enjoy sex? You do like sex?
I love sex, yeah.
How old were you when you first started enjoying sex?
Enjoying sex?
Or having sex? Having sex.
I was 15.
15?
Yeah.
Was it with a family member, or no, you were never molested or anything like that?
No,
a lot of girls who end up naked in magazines sometimes.
I know, they all have a bad childhood, and it's all somebody else's fault.
You had a good childhood.
I had a wonderful childhood.
And your father loved you?
My father loved me.
Were your parents together, or did your father and mother divorce?
They were divorced.
Of course.
Yes. Of course.
And you were trying to find your father, aren't you?
That's right. Yes.
That's right. And, excuse me, I have to stab myself in the hand with my pen. And growing up, you grew up where? In Belgium?
No, I grew up in Holland.
In Holland. And did you wear wooden shoes?
No.
You do not?
No.
Isn't it true that that Holland has tulips?
Oh, Holland's got a lot of tulips.
That's right. So you admit that?
Yes.
I knew it, Robin.
See, you exposed that.
I really did expose that. And you've probably had sex with women, I assume?
Yes.
You have? Oh, I'd love to see that.
Well.
Before you do that, do you smoke lots of pot and get really high?
No.
No? You like to be straight when you do that?
Yes.
And who are these girls you're with? Other Penthouse pets?
Yeah, I just did it for a Penthouse video, so that's the only experiences I have.
And when you did the video, you were totally nude with a woman?
I was totally nude with a woman in bed.
And did you get aroused and feel very sexy when you were doing this?
Yeah, I mean, the girl was very nice.
And was she actually doing stuff to you, or were you simulating it?
Oh, no, she was doing it.
She was doing it.
Come on.
And you didn't stop her. You liked it.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Because when you first decide to make these videos, and they bring another woman, had you ever made love to a woman before this?
No.
This was the first time?
Yeah.
When you had to do the video?
Yes.
So were you nervous?
I was, yeah, but I mean, I wanted to do it because I wanted to know what it was like anyway.
So in other words, you had thought about making love to another woman. So they march in. Did you get to choose the woman that you would be with?
No, but you get to say, I mean, if you're okay with it.
I see. So they bring her in, and they say, look, we're thinking of this woman to be in bed with you.
Yes.
Did the two of you go off and talk alone to try to at least get to know each other a little bit?
Nah.
Nothing. Nothing was discussed ahead of time.
No.
Had she been with a woman before?
I don't know. I guess so, because she looked pretty experienced.
She did.
She was more
seemed.
experienced than I was.
And who conjures up the fantasy? In other words, who tells you what you're going to wear when you do a lesbian scene for Penthouse with another woman?
Well, the director does, Nicholas Guccione.
Right. Nicholas Guccione. The son of Bob?
Yes.
Now, that's the son you want to emulate, right?
Why
you want to be Nicholas Guccione.
Why can't my father be Bob Guccione?
Well, ask him to adopt you.
I did. I asked him yesterday.
He laughed.
He laughed. He went in that deep voice. He goes,
You're very funny.
You're a very funny young man. Excuse me while I go to the bathroom in my Colby day.
So Nicholas Guccione decides what the fantasy will be. Now, what do they dress you up in for this?
Well, it depends. I mean...
What did you wear for your lesbian scene?
What were you wearing?
Well, not much, actually.
What did you have on to start with?
We just had on little bikinis. She was wearing a white one, and I was wearing a black one.
And what was the fantasy? That you two were on the beach somewhere, friends?
No, this was for a shoot we did in the Bahamas lately.
I see.
It was a Zodiac calendar shoot.
I see.
So we were doing signs of the Zodiac, and that was the Gemini sign.
So this wasn't a videotape. This was a regular, just a still photo shoot.
No, it was a video.
It was a videotape. Yeah. Okay. And and where did it take place? On a beach? In the bathing suits, or you did it indoors?
No, indoors.
Indoors. What, on a bed?
Yes.
In a bedroom. Okay. So you get on the set, and you're in a bikini, and you've never made love to a woman before.
Uh-huh.
All right. And what do you do to lighten the mood? I mean, do the two of you just go right into it? Do you start kissing each other?
Drinking? Or what are you doing?
No.
You don't get a little buzz going?
Small, just kisses and hair, you know.
Touching each other's hair and kissing. Now, when she started to kiss you, did you get excited?
No, not yet. I was pretty nervous.
You were nervous.
Yeah.
And then he says to you, okay, girls, take off your tops.
Yeah.
And then you start to take off your tops, and the two of you start messing around with each other.
Yes.
And then you take off everything, right?
Yes.
Okay. And once she...
At what point does she get excited?
Yeah.
Well, somewhere in the middle while doing it, you kind of forget that there's cameras around and other people standing around, and you just get into it.
All right, so at first you probably figured, well, maybe she'll just make believe she's doing something to me, right? And there'll be pretend. But she seemed to be attracted to you, didn't she?
Well, I can't speak for her, but...
she really said, hey, I'm going to really do this to her.
Yes.
So so this is the first time this was done to you, and you were going wild.
Well, not really wild, but I did enjoy it.
You did enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then did you do something to her?
Yeah.
You did?
I did.
Oh, now what did you think of
I
that?
had to return the favor, didn't I?
You did return the favor. Oh, yes, you're a bad girl. You had to be molested as a child. There's no question about it. And you began to moan. Did you moan when you...
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
And what does that sound like? Is it like... Are you very vocal as a lover?
I don't know. I don't pay any attention, actually. I don't listen to myself.
Are you like, oh, or are you very like...
Simulate an orgasm for us?
Yeah, what do you sound like when you're in the midst of it? Do you know?
I don't know, actually.
What, were you embarrassed?
No.
Come over here. I'll give you an orgasm. We'll find out.
I can fake it, but I don't
let me
know
hear
what
how you fake it. Let me hear when you fake it. Please, I have to see this. Go ahead. Please, let me see this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't interrupt her. She's laughing at you.
I was trying to get into it with her. All right. So, and when you were in this lesbian scene, did you keep your shoes on or off?
On.
On.
Why is that? The shoes have to stay
on. It's very important.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
It's not weird. I'm a guy. I like that.
Okay, well,
what kind of shoes are you wearing today? Let me see what hot shoes you're wearing today.
She's got your kind of shoes on today.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
He loves those kind of shoes.
And your dress today is barely a dress. Your chest is almost hanging out of it. I wonder if you're wearing panties today. Are you?
Well, I wasn't, but then I did.
Why did you switch?
Well, because the dress is very short.
And you didn't want anyone to see your private parts?
Right.
Why is that? I mean, you're used to showing off your private parts.
But only for money.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that it? You feel most comfortable showing your private parts for money?
No, I feel most comfortable showing my private parts in private.
You do. You're very uptight that way.
No, I'm not.
Now, who is this boyfriend? What does he do? You don't have to tell us exactly, but what does he do?
What type of work is he in? Is he in show business?
Yeah.
He is. I figured as much. What kind of work does he do? Is he an actor or?
No, he works for the video department in Penthouse.
You see, come on.
It's an in-house kind of thing.
And how did you get recognized by Penthouse? Did your boyfriend submit pictures?
Oh, no. Actually, I was sent to a photographer who is Dutch.
Right.
And but he lives...
Who sends you? Your parents or the milkman? Who sends you?
That's a long story.
Just give me, who is the person that discovers you?
Well,
some guy who was banging you?
No.
No?
Not at all.
No?
No, actually, I did an adult CD-ROM game in Spain.
Yes.
And I was promoting it on a show, and a guy from Playboy Holland came by and saw me, and he asked me if I wanted to do a pictorial for Playboy for the Dutch edition.
Right.
And so Playboy Holland sent me to this photographer who works with them, but also works with Penthouse. So I went there to do the pictures for Playboy, and they asked me to come back and shoot pictures for Penthouse, and they actually submitted my pictures to Penthouse.
And the truth is, you don't make a lot of money doing a shoot for Penthouse, do you? I mean, it's a couple of $1,000s, right?
Yeah.
And then what the hope is that you'll become the Penthouse Pet of the Year, and then you get, what, like a couple of $100,000 in prizes?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, because they kind of changed it. But I think it's like you get, I think $100,000 and then cars and
and as I look at
stuff like that.
And as I look at you now, I see that you are maybe one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. So has it always been that way? I mean, have you always been good looking?
Or did you work on yourself?
Did you have any work done beside the breasts?
No.
When did you get the breasts done? Recently?
Oh, no. I had them done like five or 6 years ago.
Oh, really?
And do they bother you?
Oh, no.
Of course not. That is a myth. That is a myth started by women's liberationists.
Well, I mean, I didn't think there were that many. Just skirts and high heels and little tops. And
hot pants, cha-cha heels, with your buttocks showing? I see. Man, I tell you, you're so cute, I'd date your brother. Do you have a brother?
No.
Well, I would like to go out with him. All right, anyway, listen to me. Nikki St. Giles.
So is she in the running for Pet of the Year?
She is.
Yes, I am.
I see.
Yeah, there's 5 of us.
I tell you, you're wild. Did you hump the whole football team in high school?
No, we don't have football teams.
You don't? You ought to start that.
We have
football.
soccer teams.
Soccer's very boring. All right,
It's
Nikki.
a larger team.
Yes.
So are the teams.
Imagine taking on a whole soccer team. Well, I think with all the special teams in football, you'd have a pretty big crowd.
That's true, too.
That's right. Have you ever had group sex, though?
No.
You have not. You've never had sex with more. How many men do you think you've had in your whole life? And I all added up.
17.
17 men.
17, you know that for a fact.
Wow, you know that in this show. Try to be a little demure. Now, when did you discover that you enjoyed that?
6 months ago.
Really? That recently?
Oh, new to it.
That's probably why I like it so much.
Your boyfriend introduced this to you?
Yes, or something, but
That's something you should remember.
I wasn't really paying attention by then.
See, Robin describes it that way, too. Somehow it happens, and there's not a lot of discussion. And it happened, and at first you were probably, like, shocked that this was going on.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Yeah.
You did?
Yes.
And then it was pleasurable.
Yes, it was.
That's it. Well, it actually is very popular in Europe and Baltimore, where Robin is from.
I was never in Baltimore when it happened.
Really? Well, you're from Baltimore. That's where you learned it.
No, I didn't learn
Now, this
it
is
there.
something that you'd like to put into your regular sexual repertoire with your boyfriend. It's only happened once or twice?
No.
Many times.
Many times.
Really?
Yeah.
Because, like, I did it to my wife, and it hasn't happened again.
Oh, she didn't like it?
I think she did like it, but it's something that I don't know how come. It just doesn't seem to happen. I think with you it would happen more.
Well, maybe she just needs to get very, very turned on or something.
Maybe
I keep trying to tell him
that is very difficult.
Yeah.
That's very difficult for me.
He's got to turn
It's much
work.
I've been together 25 years. It's a little difficult. You know, she takes a look at me, and it's not. She's the praying mantis. It's like lightning. It just doesn't seem to strike again for me. Would you say this is your favorite sex act now? This is your favorite thing to do?
No, I like all of them.
You like it all. Well, let me tell you something. You're quite a
Variety.
woman. Your boyfriend's a lucky man. I can't imagine. I think I would be happy.
How old is this scoundrel?
Yeah.
He's 33.
Oh, he's way too old for you. That's a little too old. You're going with a young man like myself.
How old are you?
I'm 30. Thank you. All right, listen, Nikki, pleasure to meet you. Good luck with Penthouse Pet of the Year.
Thank you.
We've learned more about you than we know about most people. And you're very beautiful. Nikki St. Giles. Excuse me.
Saint-Gilles.
Nikki Saint-Gilles. I don't see why I have to get it right. It's a made-up name anyway.
Well, I only chose that name to pester people.
Right. Nikki Saint-Gilles.
Very pretty.
Penthouse Pet. She's up for Pet of the Year, and she's from Holland.
Yes.
A visitor from another country. As far as I know, I don't have anything against the people of Holland. There are many, many countries I don't like. Mm-hmm. Most of them I don't like.
Isn't it one of those neutral countries?
Yeah. Now,
Holland?
Yeah. Were you neutral during World War II?
Oh, no. We got invaded.
They got invaded. Okay, they're good.
You did get invaded.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you guys probably were overtaken in about 6 minutes.
All they did was walk in.
Not much of an army. You're smart to date Americans. We're very brave, and we do fight back. Yes. We're not sitting around in clogs.
Invaded much like Nikki was.
Yeah. Yeah, Nikki was invaded 6 months ago. Well, listen, that's your cross to bear. All right, Nikki, congratulations on being personally invaded. And thank you for doing our show. Penthouse Pet of the Year, I predict.
Yes.
Nikki Saint-Gilles from Holland. Yes. And we'll be blah, 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 blah.
Yo, what's going on? This is LL Cool J, and Howard Stern is my man. You might think he's your man, but he's my man. Not that I want a man, I ain't no homo, but he is a man, and I dig him. And when I say he's my man, don't get all confused and whatnot, alright? Anyhow, I dig him in his show and the naked broads and all that good And now from high atop the Howard Stern building on the Stolen Vehicle Police Recovery Network is the whitest black man anywhere, Howard Stern. Get it on.
Well, I've been telling you about this brand new computer game that is sweeping the nation called StarCraft. Your computer, anybody who's a computer game person knows what I'm talking about. It's the #1 biggest selling computer game right now. Imagine a game with all the strategy of chess, but all the action of a real live war.
You're at the outer reaches of the galaxy, and you've got soldiers and spies and aliens all trying to kill you while you're planning your assault, and StarCraft is so addictive. It's the most fun you'll ever have on a computer. People have said incredible things about StarCraft. Anybody who's into this stuff knows this is the way to go. If you own a PC, you owe it to yourself to check out StarCraft from Blizzard Entertainment. This is the game to get. There's so many of these games out there, but this is the one that everybody loves. Blizzard.com. Go there, download the free StarCraft demo today, or better yet, just go pick up a copy of the full game. Over 1 million people are already playing StarCraft. Now, isn't it time you got in on this game? Blizzard.com. Go over there. Blizzard, BLIZZARD.com.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
All right, look, Jackie's new Oleo CD, Hot Dogs and Donuts, is in stores August 25th. CD signing tour September 1, Record Town, Philadelphia. Look for Jackie September 4th at the State Fair, Minneapolis, September 11th. Warehouse, Los Angeles. For full schedule, animated jokes, visit jokeland.com for Jackie's.
Stand at the bar. First Indian says, "Me can tie 'em knot in a my dingham." Second Indian says, "Me can tie 'em 2 knots in a my dingham." Third Indian says, "How come?"
Wow. And they make a fuss over Seinfeld.
Funnier than Seinfeld.
Wow, Jackie. What a delivery. You're something else.
You know, I got my copy on my desk this morning. I don't know where yours is.
The garbage pallet was on my desk. It moved into the garbage. No, are you kidding? I love that. Did you hear him do the Indian impression?
Oh, please. He is a professional.
You've matured.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you've matured. You've grown as an artist. I got to tell you something. I didn't
blow a fart.
I wasn't that wild about your first album. This one is unbelievable.
You've heard neither.
New dimension.
Right.
You've heard neither.
I haven't heard one of his albums.
Yes, you did.
That's right.
That's it.
All right, anyway, no, seriously, Jackie, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The Indian joke is killer.
Thank you.
How come?
Kill you.
How come? And he takes that pause because the audience has to think about it.
No, because the audience is laughing.
Right.
See, they're following along, and then you see it's like 1 knot, 2 knots, and then it's like the third guy comes in and it's
notice it's 3s. First Indian, second Indian, and then punchline.
It's comedy rule.
How come?
I first knew that from watching The Tonight Show and Johnny Carson. He said comedy always comes in 3s.
I don't like to talk about myself personally. I like to talk about Indians.
I'm a journeyman. A journeyman comedian.
You're a Nazi.
All right. Listen, Jasmine St. Clair has come by to play Twister with me. The stakes are heavy this morning.
What are we going to do? What are the stakes?
I'll tell you in a minute. But first, on our phone, Jasmine can come in. I have Chuck Foley, the guy who invented Twister, and this is going to burn your ass when you hear this story. How come ass burn? How come? Chuck, you there?
I'm here.
Chuck, how come? How many knots in your dingham? Hey, Chuck.
Yes.
So, how old were you when you invented Twister?
Oh, my Lord. I was about 35.
35 years old.
And how old a man would you be now?
I would be 68 in September.
Wow. Is it true that you invented this game? First of all, how did you invent the game Twister? Did people think you were nuts when you came up with it?
Oh, absolutely.
Did you bring it to toy companies and various game places?
Well, actually, just took it to one place, Howard.
Yeah.
And that was Milton Bradley.
And they bought it.
And they bought it. Well, actually, I made 2 presentations. Before that, I made one other presentation. They asked for another item, and Neil and I got together. His name is also on the patent, incidentally. And up came Twister, which we called Pretzel at that time.
Right. Now, let me ask you something. So, you invent this game, you sell it to Milton Bradley. How much do you sell it for?
It went on a royalty contract at 5% royalty of what they sold it for.
Okay, so why does it say here in your bio that you received $198,000? That was the first royalty check, $198,000 that Milton Bradley got or you got?
No, the first royalty check on Twister was for $198,000 for the first quarter of 1966.
That was paid to you?
Oh, no, it wasn't. That was paid to the person I was working for.
I see. And then you got some small portion of that.
Very small.
So really, when you add up the money you've made from Twister, it's not even more than $100,000.
Oh, Lord, no.
Are you kidding?
But if you were supposed to get 5% of the profits...
Well, I had kind of a verbal deal that I was going to either get 5 or 10% of whatever was sold, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But one day, the young man sat down and said, I've changed my mind. Too much money for someone who isn't used to it isn't good for them.
Oh, my God.
Who is this guy?
With that, I quit.
Wow. So you never received really more than what, $20,000?
I'm not sure if I got that much. I settled. Wow. We settled on 3% for 3 years.
Unbelievable. That is unreal. That must kill you. You say you're not bothered by that, but that's got to kill you.
Are you a wealthy man?
Howard, if I'd had all that money, I probably wouldn't be talking to you.
Well, there you go. A verbal deal, my friend, isn't worth the paper it isn't written on. And I've always been told that.
Did he make good money somewhere else?
Beg your pardon?
Did you ever get rich?
I'm the richest man you've ever talked to.
Not in dollars.
Not in dollars.
In life experience, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So far, the game Twister, okay? The game Twister has made over $10 million in sales.
I was going to say something.
I would, if in a wild guess, all right, I would say that the recipient of the royalties by this time is probably over 10 million.
That's just the recipient of the royalties.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so the guy who gets the royalties really is your boss, well, the boss's company, right?
I beg your pardon?
Your boss's company was the one that ended up getting the royalties in Milton Bradley.
Well, actually, the boss did. His father owned the company.
Right. Wow.
He passed away.
Ugh. What'd you kill him? Yeah, you twisted him to death. All right, now, have you ever been sued by anyone playing Twister? Because it is a dangerous game sometimes if you do get twisted up too much.
No, I can't say that I have been, but I hope you haven't opened up a can of worms.
That's right, Howard. Don't give people ideas.
Please,
Thanks, Howard.
I figure somebody's figured that out. Have you ever played nude Twister yourself? I mean, did you
play this game?
Well, I didn't know nude Twister was on the market.
No, but I mean, did you ever play yourself? Not with yourself, but did you ever play the game yourself? Do you ever play?
No, I can't say that I ever did that.
You don't play the game?
I played it a few weeks ago up in that was up in Vegas.
Okay. And when you were you a single guy when you invented this and you just wanted to figure out a way to get next to chicks and stuff?
Howard, I was married with 7 children at that time.
Oh, then it really makes sense.
So you were looking for something others to do.
Absolutely.
You just wanted a reason to rub up against chicks. All right, so you've never had an orgasm playing Twister?
I've heard that word someplace before. Define it.
I see. What, are you a religious man?
I believe in God, if that's what you're saying.
All right, but let me ask you this. When you play Twister, have you ever gotten aroused during the game?
No, I can't say that I have, Howard.
Really?
When I get on that mat, I've got one thing in mind, and that's winning.
Have you ever cut the cheese while playing Twister? By accident, which has happened to me, by the way. I've played Twister many a time, and I have cut wind.
Have you really?
Absolutely.
That's the first.
You've never heard of that?
I haven't. I've heard all types of other things, but never that one.
What do you think was the inspiration behind this game? In other words, all of a sudden you're laying in bed as a 35-year-old man and you go, I know what would be cool. I'll draw a bunch of dots on the floor, and then I'll tell people...
And make a wheel with a dial on it.
I mean, really, seriously, where did it come from?
It came from the need of having a kind of an icebreaker party game where you could get a bunch of people together that were kind of even strangers, and yet they'd all have a lot of fun watching as well as playing.
And
it's an icebreaker game.
Really? And it just came to you all of a sudden in a flash?
The concept of that did, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like Polish hopscotch, I've often said.
You got it.
Right.
There were all kinds of mat games out before that. Hopscotch, et cetera, et cetera.
But seriously, Robin, if one of your friends came to you and say, hey, I got this cool game Twister, we'll just draw some circles on the floor, you would have said, you know what, you're an idiot.
I'm still laughing.
Right. Were your friends really cruel to you when you first came to them with the idea?
Well, I'll tell you what, I told them what I was going to do. I was going to make them $1 million long-term capital gains the first year. Of course, they're businessmen, and they thought I was really out of my skull.
And now they're sorry they didn't invest.
Well, no. They, like I say, those same people, they got exactly what I said I was going to make for them.
Right.
Plus.
Has Twister always been popular? Was it a big success the second it came on the market?
Oh, it really was. It was first shown in '66 by Bradley at the Toy Fair, and it was the talk of the fair. And then the first couple to play Twister internationally on television was Johnny Carson and Ava Gabor.
Really?
And that kicked it off.
Yeah, I'm going to play with Jasmine St. Clair, the porno star.
That should end it.
She gangbanged over 350 guys, didn't she, Jasmine?
No, over 300.
Over 300 guys, yes. Can you imagine that?
That sounds like all the inventions that I've had.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. There's no invention that matches that. Could you imagine having sex with that many men at once? 300 men. Can you believe this?
If you say it's true, I'll buy it.
Well, it is true. I've seen it documented.
Right.
You know, I don't know. It's kind of sad when you see a guy came up with a cool idea once in a lifetime.
Any of the benefits.
But anyway, you say you've come up with another invention.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you a plug here, and let's see if we can't get something going for you, Chuck.
Okay.
Chuck is promoting an adhesive remover called Undo, which removes labels, stickers, and all kinds of tapes. It doesn't sound as novel as...
It's Twister.
Have you sold this Undo to a company yet?
Yes, that was sold to Dumar Products out of Texas.
You get a piece of that action at least?
Absolutely.
So are you an inventor, Chuck?
That's what I am.
I see.
Yeah, he's been trying to invent a whole nother Twister-type game, but it's, it takes time.
You can't do that.
Right.
Oh, no, this has done it. See, what this does, Twister got a lot of people in kind of sticky situations. Now Undo will get them out of it.
Right. That's very true. I wonder if there's any documented cases of people playing Twister and then getting married and stuff.
Oh, I'm sure. Because, you know your game is a sex game.
It sure is. I've gotten aroused playing the game.
And everybody was, Didn't
I play Twister with Gabrielle Reese, the soccer, whatever she is, volleyball girl?
Yeah.
I didn't get a boner during that.
Well, that's not the point. You get to touch girls that you don't know.
Yeah, that's good. Good. I like that. Hey, anyway, so listen, can people buy Undo in the stores or something?
Right.
All right.
It's going into more and more stores every day. Right now it's in, like, Ace Hardware, True Value, Bed Bath and Things. Eckerd Drug has got it in, and I understand that Walmart's going to be putting it in. Now, that's all hearsay. I'm not in the business of that business. That's Dumar's business.
Yeah, right.
Well, look for Undo. It's made by the same guy who made Twister.
Yeah, I figured Twister was invented by a real horny guy. But I guess you're not.
Well, he has 7 kids.
I've never blown my own horn.
Let me ask you a question about Twister, and I'm being serious about this, and don't think I'm trying to be nuts.
No.
Is this a good game for young boys to play together?
If they're competitive, I would say absolutely.
Really? And now, let's say they're like having a sleepover and they're in their underpants.
Let's say they're not competitive.
Don't you think this is more of a co-ed game?
I would say it's co-ed.
Yeah, I don't think it's healthy for young boys to be like
twisting
around each other and
in their underwear.
You know what I'm saying?
It all depends upon what they got on their mind.
Really?
Absolutely.
Right. Have you ever gotten laid while twistering?
Bingo.
Really?
I can't say that.
Do you and Mrs. Foley?
Yeah.
Mrs. Foley enjoys a good game of Twister.
Oh, my wife, God love her, she died in 75 of cancer.
Too much Twister.
Oh, she was a beautiful lady, I'm telling you.
You dating now?
I remarried.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
A young lady?
Yes.
How much younger?
Do I have to say that?
Please.
Melanie was born in 1958.
Oh, she's a spring chicken.
Be proud.
You got a woman in her 30s.
Oh, hey, I'll tell you
His
what
wife
else.
is younger than yours.
Wait, you are kidding me, Chuck.
Oh, she is beautiful. Beautiful inside and out.
A white woman?
Huh?
A white woman?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
A Southern Belle.
No kidding. And you play Twister with her?
We have played Twister.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm glad you don't get royalties.
Thank you, sir.
You're having too much fun.
Right. Well, I got a scoop for you on our marriage.
Uh-oh.
Melanie had 2 children.
Yes.
JoJo and Joy.
Yeah.
I had 2 young sons unmarried. All of a sudden, Mike, our youngest son, decided he and Joy wanted to get married, and they were married about a year ago.
So they were brother and sister, and they got married.
Right.
Isn't that against the law?
See what this Twister leads to?
Chuck, this is a dangerous game. Well, listen, I want to just say to parents out there, Twister should not be played by young boys together, unsupervised.
Or brothers and sisters.
That's right. You know your wife was 8 years old when you invented the game Twister?
I've thought about that.
That's right. So have I. I've never had any need to do that, but
if it ever comes up, now you know what to do.
It shows you how good a product it is.
Well, you never know.
Well, hey, thanks, Chuck. Good luck to you.
Well, thank you very, very much,
And
Howard.
give that young wife of yours a kiss.
All right, that I will. And you have a great day.
All right. That's Chuck Foley, everybody, the inventor of Twister. Jasmine, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
And this is the inventor of the world's biggest gangbang.
Yes.
This is the woman who made it all happen.
Jasmine, how do you feel that somebody is looking to break your record?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah?
I mean, because I've stopped doing that. I signed with a completely different video company now, and I'm doing some really great movies. I'm happier this
What
way.
movies are you doing now?
We just shot one called Extreme Jasmine, which is a 5-scene movie with me in it. We're shooting movies with a lot more dialogue and a lot longer, like 2-hour films.
I mean, I have to hear you talk more?
Unfortunately. Remember the last guy that called in the last time? We just said all I do is complain and complain.
Right.
And these movies have more sex scenes in them.
They do. Yeah, I know. Because you have often said you don't enjoy the sex in the porno movies.
I do enjoy it, but it's just that I try to give the best performance possible, but I do enjoy sex at home a lot more.
Well, Houston was here, who was trying to beat Jasmine's record.
Yeah, she says, what, 500?
500. And she says she can beat it because she loves having sex on camera.
She says she's going to have fun.
Hey, Howard?
Yes.
I think Houston and Jasmine have some weird thing going on, because Jasmine was telling me some stuff in the green room.
Oh, really? Like what kind of thing?
Just a long time ago, just a silly misunderstanding.
What happened?
It was something really dumb, like she'd written someone had interviewed her from Hustler magazine.
Yes.
And she talked some very derogatory things about me.
What would she say about a beautiful girl like you?
Just like, oh, well, I don't like Jasmine because she's into other girls and because of the gangbang, yada yada.
Right.
So
She felt you were slutty?
something to that effect. Maybe not in those words exactly.
I see. And now, ironically, she is doing the work.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wish her all the best. I wish her the best of luck with it.
Yes.
And you know, it's going to be a very long day.
Right. You know how hard it is. You've done
I
it.
sure do.
Yes. 300 men at once. In one sitting, so to speak.
I mean, I kind of
Right.
maybe she might not have such a hard time like I did. I mean, that was like the 8th movie I did.
Yes.
Houston's been around a lot longer than I've been.
Yes.
And I think like it's kind of a reverse thing because she's going into the gangbang phase. That's what I started off with.
Right. Yes, it is odd that you started with the gangbang. That is true. Yes, Gary.
You got to read between the lines a little bit when Jasmine's talking. When she said that Houston's been around a little bit longer.
She's saying she's old.
Yeah.
She's saying she's old.
No, she's just done movies a lot longer. That's what I seriously meant. I mean, I don't know. I think she was around maybe 2 years prior to my getting into the industry.
But weren't you telling me that you didn't think she said she was how old on the
I
air?
think she said she was like 28 to someone.
And how old do you think she is?
38.
Whoa. Really?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Oh, so you are a little mad at her.
For that, no.
I
Just
see.
for that, yeah. But other than that, I hope that everything goes well for the gangbang. I hope I can be there for her support. And
Right. You don't lie about your age. How old are you?
25.
25. And you feel that she's not being honest about her age? She looked very young to me.
Really?
She did, really.
Oh.
But you don't think so?
Maybe just she had a bad day or something.
All right, well, there you go. Well.
But I hope
See, Robin, inside of porno, there is a lot of warring going on.
I love it when the girls are fighting.
Jasmine does get into a lot of fights with the other porno stars.
No, not that often. I mean, Jenna and I made up a long time ago.
Jenna Jameson and you had a fight? What was that
Long
about?
time ago. It was over something really dumb. I forget. It was so long ago. It was at the Sahara Hotel in Vegas.
I see. So, but now you're at peace with everyone.
Yeah.
You're like rap stars in a sense, that you go to war with one another.
Sometimes, yeah.
Right. All right. Now, Jenna, I can't believe it. You just said that, and I just got confused. Jasmine. I get confused between my porno stars. Jasmine, you are the holder of the record of the world's largest gangbang.
Yeah.
A very beautiful woman, and you've agreed to play Twister with me today. Celebrate
I sure have.
Chuck's phone call. Now, I think we should do an interesting one.
Okay.
All right.
What are the stakes?
All right. Here's what I was thinking.
Okay.
See, I can only dream up, like, if you lose the Twister game, which you probably won't because you're probably a lot more agile than I am. You know what I mean? You're in better shape than I am.
I don't know about that. I threw my back out yesterday.
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
Thank God. So if you lose,
Okay.
I was thinking you would either have to kiss Benji, our intern, who is really...
Hideous.
He looks like Uncle Fester.
I mean, he's a sweet guy. But
Right. Or I was thinking even better. She has to lick chocolate pudding off of King of All Black's buttocks.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then this becomes
look
a good...
at Benji and see if you want to lick...
All right, now look at these two guys. Bring in Benji and bring in King of All Blacks. And let Jasmine see.
Maybe you'd prefer to lick, you know? You never know.
You don't know. Well, this is just my thought. I mean, I'm trying to... I don't even know what... If I lose, I don't know what I'd have to do.
Maybe you'll lick chocolate off of...
No, I ain't playing. I'm not doing gay stuff. Oh, here he is. And there's the king of all blacks. Hey, man, how you doing?
Yo, what's up?
And there's Benji, the white guy.
I'll just give Benji a kiss, I think.
You would kiss Benji rather than lick chocolate pudding off king of all blacks' ass?
Just a peck. You're talking about a real...
You'd have to give him a real kiss, right?
Just a peck on the lips.
That too quick, man. I have my toothpaste with me and everything.
You do have toothpaste? Is Benji really hideous?
No, I mean, he's cute in his own right.
He is?
What's in my own right mean?
What right?
The universe of Benji.
You think that Benji's a cute guy?
Everyone has something about them, yeah?
What about me?
Yeah, what does he have?
I just think he's very, you look very conservative.
What?
Really? He looks like a pregnant woman is what he looks like. Looks like Uncle Fester. All right, anyway, listen, how about you have to kiss his buttocks? You won't do that, huh?
I thought it was like she was going to have to make out with him. Not
Yeah. You gotta make it worth your while.
Kiss him in the mouth. That's bad enough.
Right. He's Benji. I forget if after you bang 300 guys, nothing would shock you, but amazingly, you don't even want to kiss Benji.
I brought toothpaste for this and everything.
That's very sweet.
Yeah. I just bought it. It costs like $2.
Well, let's say I lose. What would you want me to do?
Well, first of all, you're playing naked or are you playing with your boxer shorts on?
I ain't playing naked.
Okay.
All right,
are you
go
going to
ahead.
take your shirt off at least?
Oh, do I have to? Do you really want to see that? What are you playing? Are you playing naked?
Whatever you want.
Really? You don't even care?
It doesn't make a difference. I mean, it's your show.
Well, I'll get into my shorts. Sure, why not?
Okay, if you lose,
Yeah, what?
then you have to flash us your butt.
I have to flash you my butt? All right, I'll do that. I guess. All right. You want to play?
I want to play.
So is she making out with Benji if she...
You got to make out with Benji if you lose.
So don't lose, Jeff.
So you're going to really want to win, aren't you?
His motivation.
God, I hope I don't lose.
I think you should make out with Benji. If you
No, I can't make out with Benji.
You flirt with me sometimes.
I'd make out with an ugly broad, maybe. But, you know, I just can't do it with a guy.
I haven't played this in such a long time.
Well, I never play, so you're at an advantage. You want to take a break first and then we'll play?
Yes.
All right, we'll take a little break and then we'll play. You don't want to lick chocolate pudding off of King of all blacks' ass?
No.
Yeah, are you racist? Are you prejudiced?
No.
You're prejudiced.
You can't say that. I'm not prejudiced.
I can say it. You prejudiced. I could tell by the way you looked at me. You don't like black people.
Well, my best friend growing up was a black
Why
girl.
does everybody say that? My best friend is a black person.
It was true.
You might like him, but you don't like black people.
Did you ever eat pudding off his butt?
No.
How could you...
Racist.
How could you want to do...
What? Say it.
How could you want to kiss him and not me?
Wait, I'm better looking
I'll
than you,
give
man.
you a kiss
You're
also.
better looking than me.
I'm much better looking than you.
Oh, my God.
You think, Benji, you think you're better looking than King of all blacks?
Much better looking. I think you have nice glasses.
Who do you think is better looking, Jasmine? The black guy or the white guy?
They're both the same.
That's cold.
Look how big his stomach is.
Look at your stomach.
Look at your sneakers.
No, I think he's a good looking. I mean, he has cuteness to him and everything.
He's cute.
And I had a good nose job. Look at my nose job.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's like totally a white nose and everything.
Yeah, well, thank you.
It's nice.
That's the look I was going for.
Well, all right, listen. We'll play
You know
Twister.
what? I love this. A garbage man with a nose job.
I know.
Why does it say it like that?
Why does a garbage man need a nose job?
Well, because my parents paid for it.
Yeah? Well, that's nice of you. Anyway, listen. Okay, so if you lose Twister, you have to kiss Benji.
Okay.
All right? And if I lose, I have to show you my buttocks?
Yeah.
God knows why you'd want to see that. Good Lord.
Because I think you're sexy.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got that right. I am sexy.
You want to see the butt that launched 1,000 ships.
I think you're sexy, too. You look better than ever, quite frankly. Would you have some more work done or something?
No.
You look good.
Thanks.
You lose weight or something? Yeah, huh? What do you weigh now?
110.
110?
She's disappearing.
Yeah, good.
Disappearing act.
All girls should disappear. All right, when we come back, we'll play a little Twister.
Okay.
We'll get some clothes off.
All right.
We'll play a little bit. And then I will try.
We'll see who has to pay up.
I really, truly want to win this because I'd love to see her kiss Benji.
Oh, my God.
Can I watch?
Yeah, you can watch.
All right.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Slime? No, when I said slime, I was referring to Howard Stern. Slime. All right? He makes Beavis and Butthead sound intelligible. Fartman, it's a very sad state of affairs when a movie like Fartman can actually get funded. That tells you where it's at. I actually respect Heidi Fleiss more than I do this man. You know, at least when she somebody, she kissed them.
Heineken is such a good beer. Heineken is the best. What is the most important ingredient in beer? And what? What? Leave me alone. The most important ingredient is the yeast. Everybody knows that. And that's why Heineken's A yeast is so important. It's the yeast that gives the beer the taste. Great yeast makes great beer, and it's the best beer I've ever tasted. And the same with Jackie, who drinks so much beer.
Yes.
It's been around 125 years. Not Jackie, I mean the beer. Sorry. Jackie's only been around 63 years. Let's not get crazy.
Sorry, it's Thursday. I'm very excited.
Heineken is brewed true. And that means something to me. I don't know about you. Oh, I'm thinking about her buttocks.
Oh, man.
Nikki.
All the right answers.
Yeah, she was a great girl.
She's from Holland.
Seek the truth. Heineken, brewed true since 1886.
Hello, this is Charlton Heston. When I'm listening to the radio and cleaning my guns, I'm sure as not listening to Howard Stern.
You know,
get your goddamn filthy voice off the airwaves, you dirty, no good son of a bitch. Damn him all to hell.
You know, I sent the guys out to get me boxer shorts so I could play Twister with Jasmine.
And
they came back with these things.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, but those aren't boxer shorts, the same as what I have. I needed boxer shorts.
There's a name for those, Howard. Those are boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs.
But he didn't ask for boxer briefs.
What good do these do?
That's all they had.
That's all they had? That's good as that.
I think you look pretty cute just in your briefs.
You do? Hang it.
I do, too.
Do you really?
I'm getting aroused.
How come you are not?
Yeah.
She's a woman. Well, Robin, I'm a little embarrassed because, I haven't shaved down or anything for such a thing. But let me take my pants off. Now, Jasmine, what are you going to wear for Twister?
What would you like me to wear?
Well, what do you got under that dress?
A yellow G-string.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
All right. And the loser, of course, will, I have to show you my naked buttocks?
Yeah.
Which I don't feel is such a bad thing to do.
Oh.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And,
I feel like we're being
she liked you.
and if Jasmine loses, Jasmine, you have to kiss Benji.
That's right.
Which I think is really disgusting. I think you better really play hard. See, she's in really good shape. She's already down to her panties. And look how good shape she is. She's going to kick my ass in this.
You don't know that for sure. Don't forget, I haven't played this in ages. You're a lot taller, too, so...
Really? And I got to be honest with you. You're so attractive and everything that I know I'm going to get aroused.
And you'll get distracted and then you'll fall over.
So I'm wearing my shirt because it'll cover anything that...
Where do
You're
I
just...
stand?
Oh, what are you doing? Taking off your pants?
Yeah, I got my pants off. Well, Jasmine requested that I do that. And Jasmine looks damn good, doesn't she, King of All Blacks?
She looks good.
What?
She looks good.
She does look good, right?
Yeah, but she won't tell me that.
What, she won't tell you what?
Well,
Well, you don't look good.
She can't lie.
All right, now, where are my headphones, Baba Booey?
Baba Booey came to watch the game.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't want to interrupt him watching the game.
He's already taken his seat.
You're spinning your bitch. Who are you calling a bitch? What's the matter with you? Out of your mind.
Anytime he's wrong, he has to scream.
Yeah, he has to attack. It's going to be very hard to wear headphones while I do this. I don't see how I can play.
That could be another drawback. Jasmine's not wearing headphones.
Yeah, I'm going to have to play without headphones.
At some point.
That's right, because I really do want to win this, because I want to see if...
Where are you going to put the battery pack?
There's nowhere to put it. This is
on the back of your underwear?
What I'm going to do...
yeah.
What I'm going to do is really try to win this game, because to see Jasmine, who is really naked right now, except for a G-string, to see her kiss Benji...
would be a delight.
Would be unbelievable, because Benji is repulsive looking as far as I'm concerned.
Benji now says, I have to go on a diet. I can't believe girls are finding me so ugly.
Yeah, well, get with it, pal.
I mean, I know I've gotten fat, Howard, but Benji has really doubled since he got here.
I've gained 40 pounds.
Yeah, I thought so.
All Gary talked about during the break was food and
I talked about...
That's all you talked about. Cereal.
What do you mean? Like, what was he saying?
Yo, this cookie is good and this cereal is better than this.
I think it was asking me what kind of chocolate I like. So listen here, Mr. Fruity Pebbles.
Oh.
What do you eat? Fruity Pebbles?
I said I like traditionals. I like Captain. My favorite cereal is Captain Crunch in a microwave. Like make it real soft and gooey.
Wait a second. You take your cereal, and you think traditional cereal is Captain Crunch and what was the other one?
A little Captain Crunch, cornflakes.
And Cocoa Pebbles?
No, I don't like Cocoa, but he put that in there. He likes it.
You eat Captain Crunch?
Yes.
I think Captain Crunch is the worst.
It's not even real.
You take Captain Crunch and put it in a bowl with some 2% milk and put it in the microwave with a little sugar.
Why bother with 2% milk?
What? Why you always slap me, Daddy?
If you're going to eat Captain Crunch, why don't you use whole milk?
Yeah, really. What are you trying to lose weight? Saying milk is all fat.
I want you to write me on a nice diet because you look nice.
I look good, right? Yeah, look at me, man. I look good, right?
You do. You look like a 20-year-old guy.
I do, man. I got a good physique, right there, Jasmine? That's right, baby. You know
Why
it.
do you have that shirt on then?
I don't know. It ain't that good. You think I should take it off?
Yeah, you should. Please take your shirt off.
I don't know about it. I don't want to show that. But what if I get excited playing? Look at Jasmine. She looks so damn
Take
good.
your shirt off.
Don't do
Really?
Yeah.
Do what they don't want you to do.
I don't think that'll look good.
It doesn't make a difference.
And then I won't show it on TV because I won't look good.
Oh,
Really? Really?
You're in good shape.
I know that a lot of your...
You didn't realize I was in this good shape?
Your legs are like very defined and everything.
Dude, I run 30 miles a week.
You have very good legs.
Howard, I would take your shirt off because you're in the best condition of your life.
You think this will be the best condition I'll ever be in?
The time to
Well,
do
you
it.
currently are.
Well, you certainly weren't in this condition at 20.
I would feel too naked. I would feel very naked. I would.
The best feet I've ever seen on a man.
Beautiful, beautiful feet.
Kiss those feet.
This guy's getting kiss my feet.
You don't have a bunion or nothing on your feet.
That is correct. I have beautiful, beautiful feet. Look at those.
You got a feet transplant.
All right, just go back to this for 1 second about breakfast cereal. You eat you eat Captain Crunch with milk and then you put it in a microwave?
Yeah, for about 40 seconds, and it'll get nice and soft and gooey.
Oh, man, I'm going to puke just hearing that.
Baby.
First of all, a very simple cereal for someone of your size to eat is like Cheerios, which doesn't have any sugar in it.
When I come back...
Or shredded wheat.
If you have me come back on this show, you're going to think I had AIDS. I'm going to be that skinny.
Good. You're going to be as skinny as an AIDS patient. Good. That's good. Okay.
He must have already contracted the disease.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's going to have it easy. All right. Now, let's play this twister. Remember, the loser, Jasmine, it's a high-stakes game.
Okay.
If you lose, and man, you look hot. I really do mean that.
Thank you.
She's like here naked practically.
Are you going to take your shirt off?
I don't know. I don't feel very... You say no, right? Why? Why do you say no?
Because she wants you to.
That's why you don't.
So?
Which way do you think you play better?
Because what if I get... Well, I think I'll play better with my shirt on.
Keep it on.
Because then if I get excited, at least something will be covering. Don't you guys think?
No. I think it looks funnier for TV with your shirt off.
Right.
You do.
She's almost naked and you're almost naked. That's funny.
It is? All right. Well,
Funnier with your shirt on.
funnier with it on?
Who are you listening to?
I got good insight on everything. I'm a garbage man, but I'm a smart man also.
Why am I getting TV advice from a garbage man? And I'm listening to him. He seems very definite.
I got a movie idea that's going to knock your socks off.
What is that?
For you.
Let me hear it.
For you.
What's the idea?
No, I don't. It's so good that I don't want to tell it. I want to tell it to you secretly.
What do you want, Ralph?
As your stylist, I'm going to say leave your shirt on.
All right, get out of here. That's right.
He wants you to
Hang in. All right, anyway, Jasmine, let's play. Jasmine, you are in some shape. I can't believe it. What have you been doing? You've been running around the block or something?
No, I was on the treadmill quite a bit.
Yes, the treadmill. I got to get one of those immediately, Robin.
Can I take my shoes off also?
I think it's sexier you play with your shoes on.
Oh, all right.
Don't you guys think?
Leave you to better advantage. Yeah, but then it's going to leave you to better advantage.
Who cares? You look hot. I think the shoes really work for you. All right. Now, I can't hold a microphone to play.
Casey's going to hold your microphone.
Casey, you're going to hold the microphone. Get over here.
Howard, who goes first?
Well, Jasmine is a lady, so I'll go first.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you ready,
No,
Howard?
Jasmine can go first, of course.
Jasmine, left hand red.
Left hand red.
Okay.
Now, Jasmine is almost nude, and she is putting her hand on the twister board on red. Okay, go ahead.
Howard, left foot green.
Left foot green. That's good, Robin.
All right.
I like that. Jasmine, how do you feel so far?
Great.
Good. Let the game continue.
Okay, Jasmine, left hand yellow.
Left hand yellow, Jasmine. Do you know which is the left?
Yeah.
All right. No, you got to keep the other one on.
No,
doesn't
left hand.
her first was left hand red, and then
Now
it just...
it's
Yeah, but oh, you mean now she has to move her left hand again?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
so she has to continue with the left
All
hand.
right.
Now, Howard, your left hand red.
Left hand red. Now, I got to keep the foot on, right?
Right.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Hey, Jasmine's smelling my butt.
Wait a minute. What was Howard's first? Because he still has to put his foot on green.
My foot's on green.
It is on
But
green.
you're supposed to be standing.
Oh, do you have to stand?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to stand?
Yes.
Okay, Benji, go ahead with the microphone.
No, I don't want to stand and do that.
Yes,
that's
that's
the point.
part of the game.
All right, go ahead.
Jasmine, are you standing as well?
I'll stand.
Hey, Jasmine isn't standing.
She has to.
Okay, I'm standing.
Jasmine, left foot blue.
Left foot blue.
I'm already exhausted.
Okay, here we go.
You look vulnerable, Howard.
Glad I kept my shirt on.
Howard, left foot blue.
Left foot blue, so now I move this left foot over to here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Jasmine,
Yeah.
right foot yellow.
Okay.
Come on, let's get some contact. She's got her face in my butt.
Howard, left hand blue.
Left hand blue. All right, go ahead.
Jasmine, left foot green.
Left foot.
Call it out, Gary.
Okay.
Left foot green.
Left foot green.
There we go.
All right.
Howard, right foot blue.
Right foot
Jeez,
blue.
Gary, get some action going.
Okay, let's get going.
I'm spinning the spinner. I'm calling the shots. Jasmine is right hand green.
Jasmine, right hand green.
Yeah.
It's a great game. You got to get naked.
Okay, Howard, right hand green.
Right hand green. All right.
Maybe
Go ahead.
something's going on now.
Okay, Jasmine,
Yeah.
left foot red.
Left foot red.
Ooh.
Good. She's spreading her legs, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
She'll be kissing Benji any minute.
No.
Okay, Howard,
Yes.
left foot green.
Left foot green. I'm sorry, Jasmine. Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
All right.
Jasmine, left hand red.
Okay.
Oh, this is too easy for her.
No, it's not. I
I'm
have
uncomfortable.
these damn heels on.
You better lose.
Howard, left foot red.
Left foot red.
Oh, jeez.
I really want her to. My butt is in her face.
Jasmine,
So funny.
Jasmine,
Yeah.
right hand red.
Could it go on the same?
No, it's got to go on a different dot.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, now she's getting some contact.
There
with
we
it.
go.
All right, man. This
I'm
is good.
touching his leg. Okay.
Okay, Howard,
Yeah.
right foot red.
Right foot red. Now I got to keep my right hand on the. All right, go ahead. Oh, hurry.
Okay, Jasmine,
Yeah.
right foot green.
Right foot green. Where's green? Okay.
Oh, good.
There we
Make it
go.
difficult for her.
Okay.
Hey, her legs are very spread.
Howard, right hand blue.
Oh no. All right.
Okay, Jasmine, left foot blue.
Left foot blue. Okay.
Somebody better lose quick.
Now, can I ask you something, Gary?
Yes.
So to move my left foot to the blue, can I just lift up one hand real quick and put it back?
No.
That's the game.
No.
That's cheating.
That's the game.
Got it.
Have sex with me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Howard, left hand red.
Stand red. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, Jasmine, right foot yellow.
Oh, good. Anything that gets her on top of me.
Is the ice broken yet?
Right foot yellow.
It is.
Howard, right foot yellow.
Okay.
Oh, my knee's hitting into her chest.
Okay,
I'm
Jasmine,
feeling silicone.
Jasmine, right foot red.
Right foot red.
Yes.
I wish she'd go down already.
And you can't go on the same. You have to go on a different.
I am.
You
Oh,
got
I
to. Everyone's
gotta
on a
be
different
over
square.
Okay.
A different circle.
Go ahead.
Okay, Howard, left foot green.
Left foot green. All right, go ahead.
Jasmine, right foot blue.
Right foot blue.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
This is really stupid.
This is
I know. I mean, what happened?
I'm not getting any sexual intercourse.
There's only
with her.
2 people on the board. That's why.
Howard, left foot red. See, I would have. What I would have done is I would have thrown my leg over her back and tried to go.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And then crush her?
Yeah.
And make her fall down?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, you have no strategy, Howard. No, you can't do it now. You already moved.
That's the game.
All right, now I got it.
That's why they invented the game.
Yeah. Hey, that feels good.
He's cheating. He moved
I'm getting
again.
excited.
Jasmine, right hand green.
Right hand green.
Yeah, babe.
Howard.
Yeah.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Okay, Howard, right hand yellow.
Right hand yellow. Go ahead.
Okay.
Looks like
How
a
you
thick
feeling
game
today,
of
Jasmine?
Great.
Jasmine,
Look at this, Robin.
left hand blue.
I'm on top of her like a frog hopping a pole.
It's a
Go ahead.
sick game of leapfrog.
Howard, right hand green.
Okay.
I could knock her over right now. I could knock her down.
All right, go
I
ahead.
could take
What
it and
does
Benji will be
Jasmine
missing
That's
out.
not fair.
Go ahead.
Jasmine, left hand green.
Left hand green. Okay.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's it. Yeah, that feels good, baby. That's it. Come on, let's see you twist.
Okay.
That looks evil.
Howard, you weigh so much more than
That's right. I've got 205 pounds on her back.
Howard,
give up. Give up.
No.
Give up.
I'm not giving
You
up.
want it. You want to kiss Benji. Go ahead.
No.
left hand green.
Left hand green? All right, go ahead.
Jasmine,
Yeah.
left foot yellow.
Left foot yellow.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Her knees touching. Oh,
No,
what
it's
is it?
not. Uh-huh.
Okay, Howard, left hand yellow.
Left hand yellow?
Excuse me.
There you go.
That's my boobies.
All right, here, I'll go here.
Okay. No, actually, you're allowed to.
All right.
Okay, Jasmine, right foot blue.
Right foot blue. It's already there.
Go ahead.
Okay, then right foot green.
Right foot green?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Go ahead, baby. I got you now. I'm totally
Jasmine.
dominating. Go ahead. You want to
Wait
give
a
up?
second. No,
Give
I
up.
don't want to give up.
Give up and kiss Benji.
I am not giving up.
Give up and kiss Benji.
Where is she?
Oh.
Howard!
What?
You're pushing me.
That's right. Give up. She's going down. You win. Yeah. All right.
I did. I have my right foot on the green, and I had both my hands on the
But
green.
he fell down.
He cheated. He pushed me down. Howard.
I had to push you down. You are a good little sport.
That was the best.
Robin, didn't I win? That really was good. Wasn't it exciting?
That was.
Oh, I'd like to get alone with you in a room and do that.
Breath.
I sure did. I did. I certainly did. I'd do anything to win.
Advantage.
I didn't want to do it, but I did it. Ow. All right, now you have to sit on the couch and kiss Benji. All right, sit over there. Benji's chewing gum.
What?
Robin.
What? You
As you can see, I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
I did it for my interns.
I didn't know that it was such a physical game.
Look how out of breath I am.
You can run 10 miles.
Jasmine,
Yeah.
I did win that, I think. I think you moved.
No.
You don't think you moved?
I didn't because she told me to put my
Well, your
right
knee
foot on
hit
the green
the
and I
ground.
moved it over.
You know what it is? I was crushing you with my weight.
Yeah, your knee
know.
hit the ground.
I did it on purpose.
He was a cheater.
That was cheating.
That's not cheating. That's what you're supposed to do.
What are you taking out of your mouth?
Jasmine's hairs. We were very, very close. All right, Benji. How much you weigh, Benji?
I just started my diet. I weighed in at 240.
240. How tall are you?
I'm about 5'11", I guess.
5'11". Is there anything more vile than kissing
He's
Benji?
5'7" at 240.
That's right.
She's so pretty, it's scary. Like, I started shaking over there.
Did you really? You're all excited?
It's just, no, just looking at her, she's so pretty.
Right.
Except I hope that's not cancer.
Where?
On her breast, that mole.
That's a mole.
Okay.
It's a beauty mark, you idiot.
It's like, so
what do you care? So what if she has cancer?
Oh,
Cancer.
my God. Give me a break.
It's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
worried about it.
Jasmine, you're very upset you have to kiss Benji, aren't you? Tell the
I'll
truth.
kiss him on the lip, but that's it. I mean, I
Really?
don't want to, like...
You're so pretty.
That's all he can say.
I would lick pudding off of Big Black to kiss her.
Really?
Oh, really?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
King of all blacks, whatever you are. All right, go ahead, Jasmine. Get it over with. You might as well. Benji.
How are we doing this?
How you doing it? Kiss her.
Do I have to keep my mouth closed?
she's
Is that-
saying...
Hey, she doesn't set the rules.
Aren't the Milton Bradley
It
rules
was make out.
that it's like...
No, you better give him a good kiss there, Jasmine. Come on. You gangbanged 300 guys.
I know, but I didn't kiss any of them.
Oh, that's true.
My family has lots of money, please.
No, it's okay. I have my money of my own now.
So what am I supposed to do?
She looks like she's going to get raped or
She
something.
really didn't want to kiss Benji. She was trying to win that game.
Yeah, you were really struggling to win. Go ahead, Jasmine. Kiss him. Let me see this. Uh-oh. Let him put his arm around you.
Come on.
Come on. Go ahead.
Your mouth is closed. I think it's supposed to be
It
open.
is.
Kiss her. Kiss her, Benji. Go ahead. Give her a good kiss. Jasmine, that sucked.
Her lipstick is on his lips now.
Oh, please.
Is that, or you do the real kiss, or?
Not with a real kiss.
Oh, give him a good kiss.
I don't really kiss him.
You know how humiliating this is that you've done 300 strangers and you won't even give me a real
Yeah,
kiss?
but you know what? It's like, I didn't kiss any of them, though. I don't even...
What did they do to you?
Movies. What?
What did they do?
They had sex with her.
Could I just do that?
No.
Did you have sex with you? No. All right.
Kiss her feet or something
Or
like
maybe
that?
next
Can he kiss your feet at least?
Or like
You want to kiss my feet?
Yeah, let him suck your
Is there, like,
toes.
a serious foot fetish going around?
Well, he just wants
I just
contact.
want exactly.
Go ahead, kiss her feet, Benji.
Oh, my God. He's sucking her toes.
Oh, how does that feel?
Actually, it feels kind of good.
It does? He's sucking her feet. You are one horny dude, man.
Tongue back.
Good Lord. Does that get you off at all?
You know, I haven't really gotten into it sexually before.
When
What about it, Benji? Was that any good for you?
Yeah, did it actually turn you on? That's really cool.
Yeah. Can you kiss your stomach or something at least?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
What?
Can you kiss your stomach?
That'd be
Sure.
fun.
All right. Let him kiss your stomach. Go ahead, Benji.
Oh, her stomach is like so tiny.
Yeah, all right,
Look
go
at
ahead.
Yes, Benji, it's a tiny stomach.
Look, he's kissing it.
He's got his tongue in her navel.
It's like perfumed and everything.
Yeah, of course it's perfume. She's a hot
She's
chick.
letting him kiss all around her waist.
All right, that was all right.
Now you kiss his.
She'll be there all day.
Well,
Am I a virgin?
Yeah.
Because you think I'm so heavy, I'm a virgin?
No, you're just so nervous.
Oh, no, I'm not nervous. It's more like,
okay.
no. It's just like you're so pretty. It's like weird. You're not
thank
really
you.
human and stuff, it feels.
right.
Oh, okay.
She's abnormal.
Yeah.
Right. She's not like the other pigs that you sleep with.
No.
Right. She's good looking.
Incredible.
Okay. Well, there you go, Benji. You're the beneficiary of my good Twister play.
Thanks a lot, Howard.
I crushed her.
It felt good being crushed by you, though.
It certainly did. It was very exciting, very erotic.
Oh.
It was very erotic.
He's so smooth with a girl.
Right. You really are a good conversationalist.
Thanks.
All right,
You're
listen.
so pretty. I hope you don't have cancer.
We have a jam-packed show today. There are a bunch of guys. That's why King of All Blacks is here.
Yes, there are girls to be evaluated now.
Yeah, there are girls who would come in and be evaluated.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and they want to know if they're good-looking or not. And these guys are here to tell these girls whether they're good-looking or not. I want to thank Jasmine St. Clair. First of all, there's a couple of things that I should plug for Jasmine. Yeah. August 16th, she'll be hosting the Miss Nude Galaxy pageant in Roselawn, Indiana, at the Ponderosa Sun Ranch. And you can see her there. That's an event that the public can go to?
Yeah.
And also, what did you say you're going to be doing?
Oh, I'll be hosting the Miss Nude Galaxy contest there, then I'll also be dancing there, one show. And then I'll be on my way to Al's Diamond Cabaret in October.
All right, well, there you go.
12th. I can't wait.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
She's a great sport and a fairly good Twister player.
Yeah, but she had stiff competition.
It's okay. It was
You bet.
fun, though.
I was getting very excited during the game,
I
by
was
the way.
getting more excited than you.
I don't believe you at all.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen, we'll be back where women get evaluated by very honest men.
Oh, brutal men.
Brutal men.
Savage men.
Richard Belzer will be stopping by, too.
All right.
Stern Show.
I love lugs. You like a fashionable man? Is that it? You like a fashionable man? Yeah. You do?
All types.
You like all types of men?
All types. I liked a guy I met at a concert on Sunday. He was a guitarist from Denmark.
You do like him? Oh. He was cute.
He invited me to go to Denmark.
I wonder if he's wearing lugs. Robin, I wear lugs jackets. I wear their boots.
And their shoes. And
their shoes.
Shirts.
I wear everything. I wear it all. I love it. I look good in my lugs. I'm telling you right now, Robin, lugs is the way to go. They have just put together they have a black corduroy, not corduroy, what is it, denim?
Yeah.
And it's oversized. I like things big. I look like a rap star when I wear it. I love it. And Robin, when you see me in it, you get very sexed up, don't you?
I almost faint.
Yeah. Even though Robin and I have never had sex, sometimes she feels like having sex with me when I wear my lugs jacket
Well, it's
and boots.
unrequited love.
That is right. Yeah, also, I don't think it's going to happen. Lugs, one-stop shopping for work, for weekends, for picking up women. That's right. When I want to pick up a woman, Robin, I wear lugs.
I don't blame you.
Check out the new fall line that is in the stores now. If you still don't know where to find lugs, call them at 212-255.
You be working it.
7637. That's the lugs. L-U-G-Z. Get the original lugs.
You're listening to a man who wished he had two asses so he could fart in stereo.
Right.
Here's Howard Stern.
Okay, look, here's the way it goes. King of All Blacks stopped by. Ronnie, the limo driver, who's angry. And Ralph. Some people call him Ralph the Fag.
Why do you have to say that?
Some people think you're gay. I don't.
I don't either, Ralph.
You don't think he's gay, right?
No, Ralph is cool.
You like
I like
him?
the way Ralph dresses and
Don't ask me
he got
that
his
question.
own style.
He has a nice style. You like that?
Ralph Dainty, you keep talking about him.
Sounds like he's attracted to me.
All right, you three guys are very honest when it comes to women. The reason I notice, I've hung around with these guys, and I see that they have a lot of opinions on women. Two girls called me up. The first one wants to be in Playboy magazine. Please keep that in mind when you evaluate her.
This is going to be very hard.
She wants to know if she's good enough to be in Playboy. Playboy has some of the most beautiful women in the world. Her name is... I don't know her name.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, right? Oh, yes, I do know her name. Her name is Alina. Alina. Wow. Okay. Now, Alina is a very good-looking girl.
Alina says, be nice to her.
Well, you know, you want honesty or you want to... You came to the wrong place. These guys are all very honest. They're not going to try and get a date with you. They're not going to, you know... I am
These
sure...
are our panel of sick judges.
Alina, let me get this straight. You're a very tall woman. How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9", okay.
So why is she in that little cage?
Don't ask questions, I'll ask them. Okay? If I want to keep Robin in a cage, I'll keep her there. All right. You were always a woman? You never were a man or anything like that? Okay, we have to clear that up right away because Playboy would probably... What?
Man, baby.
No, I would say that because I have to know.
Can we see your hands, please?
Let me see your hands, please. All right.
Little hands.
All right, Alina, you probably walk around all the time in little short outfits. You have a beautiful body. I'm sure guys tell you all the time you should be in Playboy. Am I right?
Yeah.
Is this what this is all about? She wants to see if she's Playboy caliber?
Yes.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to know if she's good looking. I assume you know you're good looking.
Yeah.
You want to know if you're good looking enough to be in Playboy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. A lot of times a guy will try to pick up a woman by saying, you know, honey, you should be in Playboy.
Oh, that's not...
And it could be a line. What you want to find out from men who have no axe to grind, whether or not you're good looking enough to be in Playboy.
Now, why would these guys know?
Because these guys are at least honest. And they do look at a lot of women.
Because we're sick. No.
Robin, you making us look like we losers.
You are.
You know,
These are guys.
I go to scores a lot, so I see a lot of girls. So
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and these guys,
I ride
listen,
the streets a lot.
they all read Playboy. They know. And you know what? She's looking for an honest opinion. She's tired of being told this, and she knows these are just guys trying to get in her pants.
And there might be some things she can fix.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Are you married?
No, single.
Single? You got a boyfriend?
No.
So you're totally single. You walk around. I'm sure you've had sex with a lot of men, though.
No.
Are you gay?
No.
Ever have sex with a woman?
Have I had sex with a woman?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
And when did that happen?
2 years ago.
2 years ago you had sex with a woman?
Yeah.
Under what circumstance? Where were you? Are you?
My boyfriend.
Oh, you were with your boyfriend. Are you a stripper or anything like that? No. What do you do for a living?
I'm an actress.
Oh, you're an actress, so you don't work.
Act like a
I
stripper.
just have, what did you say?
So you don't work?
Oh, no, I work.
You
I
do?
mean, I don't work a job, no.
What about? No, I mean you don't work as an actress. Or have we seen you in something?
Yeah, I'm on HBO right now.
What are you in?
I have 4 movies out right now on HBO.
What are they?
Dead Cold, Marked Man, Pamela Principal 2, and Cupid. And
never heard of them.
What HBO is that?
I saw Pamela Principal 1.
That's HBO Zero.
No, they're HBO and video.
China?
Now the fiance right now is top.
And do you have?
I don't know.
Those are the movies Amy Lynn rejects, I think.
No, actually that's insulting. Those are they're pretty good films.
They are good films.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So are you?
Yours, but they're good.
Are you an extra or are you
No,
somebody with?
lead.
You have a lead part in these. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So you're.
But I really thought that I valued your opinion. That's why I came to your show.
I will be one of the guys to give an honest
Well,
opinion.
this is a high caliber. She's a working actress.
Right.
She wants your opinion.
Now you know you'd have to be nude in Playboy.
Yeah.
Are you prepared to show us today what you would look like nude?
Yeah.
All right. Let us see. Please take off your clothes and now we'll start the evaluation. This is Alina, Robin. I don't think she weighs very much. How much do you weigh?
125.
125, and how tall are you?
Tall girl. 5'9".
5'9". That is the correct weight.
Wow.
As you can see, there's not a bit of fat on her.
I've never stripped or anything.
All right. Well, turn around, please.
Great body.
Turn around. And look at that butt.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm letting our judges take a good look at it.
Got it going on.
She has very long,
All right,
thin legs.
stop moaning over
Now
there.
And turn around, please, so we
Be
can see the front.
objective.
Hey, now.
All right. I'm going to go to I'm going to go to Ralph first. He's a very tough judge. Yeah, he's really like.
He wants to be her.
Talk to me, Ralph. Tell me what you think. Alina's a beautiful woman.
I think she's really hot. I mean, her body is a 9.
Really?
Yeah.
When you say 9, that implies something is wrong. She has the belly button ring. She's in her panties. She looks.
What's wrong?
I don't see any fat.
I don't know. I'm having trouble finding something wrong.
Well, why'd you give her a 9?
Because there's no such thing as a 10.
Oh.
You really are attracted to her.
Yeah, I think, yeah, she's hot.
Oh, he's so such
I got to look her over a little more.
All right, you're saying she's Playboy. Are you saying she's Playboy material?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
wow.
think so.
She's got the look, Howard, the face.
Yeah.
Well, she's an actress.
Real sexy face.
All right, hold on. All right.
She's acting sexy.
Ronnie, let's go to you.
Okay.
I've never seen you like this.
Any criticism would be that, like, facially she's just, like, a little manly.
Get away.
Like, a little, not like a guy, but just, she's a strong, but I like that. I think that's attractive.
that.
Not
You know you
guy,
like that.
but I mean, it's like, she has squared off features.
She's square features, but you're saying
Yeah, but I think
you think she's gorgeous.
I think she's hot.
All right. Okay, Ronnie, go ahead.
Okay.
The only fault I could find with her, she's got a little bit of, like, knobby knees.
I have knobby knees.
What?
I have knobby knees. I've never been told that.
Yeah, a little bony in the knobby knee area there. But other than that, she's awesome. She's awesome. I'd give her a 10.
With you.
What is that?
I'd definitely give her a 10.
Really? You could see her in Playboy.
She's awesome.
Have you submitted pictures to Playboy?
No, I haven't.
I might take a few pictures of you to bring over to these people. Yes, I might do a photo session with you.
Thank you. Thanks.
An impromptu photo session.
You know what?
King of all, hold on, you're done. King of all blacks, go ahead. I'm going to offer my opinion.
Her body gets a 10.
Her whole body gets a 10.
Definite.
Can you turn around again?
Yeah.
What about her ass? Perfect?
Yes, it's perfect.
Awesome. You don't see any cellulite hanging off that or anything?
No.
I know sometimes Rob sees stretch marks. You don't see anything.
Well, she's got an extra line there, but I bet if she just went to the gym for did squats for a week, she'd be perfect.
But she's got that space that you like, Ralph.
Yeah, she's got that gap in there.
King of all blacks, go ahead. You're being interrupted.
Thank you.
What?
Her face, like Ralph said, has a square look to it. Yeah. And she has a pimple on her left jaw.
Oh, my God.
Well, wait, let him talk. Go ahead.
I want to know if there's hair coming out of that. But you look beautiful.
What is the number you'd give her?
All right. I'll give her a 10.
You what? Okay. I'm going to say a few things.
Thank you. I know you guys are critical.
Let me say something. These guys, I have never seen any woman walk in and get these kind of
marks of anybody.
And I'm a little shocked. I'm going to tell you why. I thought your waist looked a little thick. I'm talking about. I think it could go in more.
Why?
I think she should get a rib removed. I'm being dead serious.
I know what you're saying.
I know. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I wouldn't go there to that extreme for beauty, but
right.
That's your opinion. Yeah,
I think she could. I'm serious. Now
I thought the same thing. She's a little. She's not real curved.
Yeah, she doesn't have that curve. I mean, she's beautiful.
With everything else, who cares about that?
And the other thing I'm going to say is, those are implants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They look a little fake. They look a little fake.
Yeah.
I think.
They're a little stretched out. You
must have been very flat. You must have been very flat, Justin.
I actually went a half size. I was a C.
Really?
They look
I
great.
went a half size. Actually,
you like the way they look.
Because I just shined myself up.
Yeah, I mean, you look great.
Barbie,
You're a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to argue. I understand that I like a skinny leg. I like your legs.
You like the knees?
The knees are fine.
Really?
I just find that the hips and waist are a little, they don't go in enough.
It's not enough of an hourglass figure.
But I think she's a beautiful woman.
Everybody doesn't have to be an hourglass.
She's gorgeous. I didn't think that these guys would...
She's got a tattoo
Eyes
there.
and nose and mouth of a cat.
On your private parts.
Yeah.
And she's completely shaved.
Where would you prefer it? Either or. It doesn't make a difference, right?
Doesn't make a difference.
Exactly.
Your hotel room might be cool.
Because I could probably relax a little and take better pictures.
Yeah, that would be cool.
What is it?
And her makeup, her face makeup doesn't match her body. She has on your face makeup is too white.
I think you're getting too crazy.
Yeah, it's the light.
This is crazy.
It's the lights.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Because she's got a real sexy face.
Yes.
She does.
I'm even gonna.
She gets a 10.
What are you gonna do, Ruff?
I wouldn't even mention that she's got a little bit of hair on her arms, but that doesn't even bother me.
I do?
With her. No, on top. On top.
On my arms.
Oh yeah, I see a little. It can be shaved down.
You might get rid of that.
She's human, Ralph.
Got a little spell.
Yeah, I am human.
Go ahead, Gary.
I think she's absolutely phenomenal. Don't forget, Playboy has probably the best airbrushes in the world. So these tiny little things you're finding, the hairs and the hips, are easily fixed.
All right, we can clean her up. Okay.
Just position her.
I'll do
the
Robin.
girl that you actually got in Playboy, that'd be awesome. Because
Yes.
girls come to you to be out.
Exactly. Now, Robin, you know that to take the photo session in my hotel room might be misconstrued.
No, totally. Will be.
So I will do it here right now.
Might.
I will do a little photo session. Let me see here. I'll take a couple of pictures.
I would like
very
to see
quickly.
her 4D.
Can we get copies of that?
Yes.
My apartment number.
What did you say?
I'd like to see her in 4D.
All right, Robin, I'm going to now start the photo session. That's it, honey. That's how you got to talk when you're a photographer.
Right.
I don't like what you're doing with your leg there. It's looking odd. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yes, I like that. Very nice.
Remove the hair from your breast.
Yeah, take the hair away from your chest. That's it, baby. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Give me that sexy pose. Bend over a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, I like that.
Now turn around and
show me your butt, and then and turn around and look at me. Look at me a little bit, though.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Don't move. Bend over more. And bend over more.
Ralph, you don't even know.
Bend over. I ran out of film 5 seconds ago. All right, get out of here now. All right, you are Playboy material. There is no doubt.
Oh, thank you.
All right, our judges say so.
Definitely.
You did very well. Ralph, Ronnie, and Tingle Black. Thank you. Pleasure to meet. That is Alina, who basically...
I want to go to Scores. Someone want to take me?
Yes. We all
that was fun.
We're going to go today. All right. Ralph. All right, here we go.
We're starting our own magazine.
That's right. You did a very nice photo session, too. I'll show you the pictures later back in the office there. Gary, have her hang around to meet with me in my office so I can guide her career.
I think she would be a 10 if she got those ribs removed. You're right.
Yep. I think she should remove her ribs. Remove all your ribs.
I think
remove
she should take out a rib and beat you with it.
All right, our second woman who needs to be evaluated today, because I offered this service to the women in our audience, because nobody wants to be assessing guys. This woman...
Hey
now. Wait a second, though. This is our lucky day.
Yeah, this isn't any fun, man.
This is Christine. Christine wants...
Howard.
Christine, you don't want to be in Playboy. You want to be a big star.
I'll like Playboy, then star.
Right. You want to be...
What does she do?
You want to be an actress?
I'm a dancer right now, Robin.
Hi,
all right, you dance in a club.
Yes.
What club do you dance in?
My dad's listening. I'd rather not say.
Really? He's listening?
What, do you think he would come?
Yeah.
No, it's just... And you guys are going to go, whoa, okay, I'll tell you. I work in San Francisco at Mitchell Brothers.
Right. Oh, he doesn't... What is that?
Mitchell Brothers, that's a tough club.
It's known for that, but actually...
It's a hardcore club. You know, one brother killed the other brother.
Is that right?
Yeah, the Mitchell Brothers.
I don't know anything about
famous pornographers.
It's a great club.
No kidding.
No.
And is it difficult to work there, Christine?
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't be there. I'm great there.
No, I mean, is it difficult to get in there? Do you have to be very beautiful?
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, I see.
All top quality girls.
And your dad doesn't know you dance nude?
He does know I dance.
Yes.
But just, like, he knows of the club right here.
Oh, your dad wouldn't get that.
You know the guy that we know...
The club has a bad name, but really it's a great place.
You know the guy that we know, the record company guy that goes to all the strip clubs?
Yeah.
He said that's, like, #1 on the list.
#1 best club.
Mitchell Brothers is, like, a wild club.
Oh, I see.
I have something to say when we get a chance.
Say it.
I went to, last night, this is my first time in New York.
Yes.
Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome.
What was I going to say? Oh, I just wanted to go for a quick little stroll last night. I went to a little strip club that's right across from my hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, God, it's kind of a long story. I was so... Well, I went in by myself, and I met a couple of people, and then the manager's like, excuse me. I told him today, I said, you're going to be sorry because I have to diss this club on the radio. It's Flash Dancers.
They were mean to you?
He was very rude to me. Excuse me, ma'am, the manager wants to talk to you. I was like, oh, excuse me to my friends. He probably wants me to work here. And I went up, yes, and he's all, you're going to have to leave. You're having guys buy you drinks, and...
Oh, I see.
I said, I've got plenty of money. I didn't have anyone buy me anything, and I'm here, I'd already met some people. I proved that they're not my friends. I said... And so he was like, you're going to have to leave. I figured after, I guess he thought I was a prostitute.
How many drinks did you have last night?
Pardon?
Are you still drinking?
I just had 2 glasses of wine.
Oh, okay.
This morning?
You should be a monologist.
Last night.
You do a good monologue.
Kind of try to calm my nerves so I get some rest. I'm all jet lagged and nervous, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you're a good-looking broad. There's no question about it.
Thank you.
Obviously, if she's dancing in the club, you like this one. All right. Well, let's. Are we going to see you dressed? Christine?
Is this for Playboy? Does she want to be?
She would like to be in Playboy, and she would also like to be a star. Do you act in anything? Have you ever acted?
Not yet, Howard. I'm just waiting to be discovered, and I feel like this is a great stepping stone.
How old are you?
Here, I'm 24.
24, and how much do you weigh?
About 108.
How tall?
5'3".
And you've done lesbianism?
Done lesbianism. I've had a sexual relationship.
You had a bisexual relationship? What does that mean?
Well,
what do you mean
I'm not a lesbian. I love men.
But you also do women?
I have.
You have. Where'd you meet these women? At the club?
Yes.
You did? And you had sex with them?
Yes.
Was it good?
Great.
Yeah. All right. You just doubled your score.
Lesbian.
All right, let me see you with your clothes off, and we'll tell you exactly what's what. We'll see if
I'm just going to go topless.
All right, whatever you want to do.
Look at the dress. You can see me.
No, we can't.
I can't see. I'm seeing maybe some. Let me see your thighs and everything. Let me see. Pull everything down. Don't be so shy. You want to be a star, you got to do this. All right.
Do you like my dress?
I like you.
No?
Just take it off.
Wow, great chest. Go ahead. Pull down. Let me see your thighs. You're hiding something from me. Let me see. Wow,
Got
they're
nothing
great.
to hide.
You certainly don't.
Oh, that much.
Wow.
Lord have mercy. Oh, man. King of all blacks.
Holy mackerel.
Holy mackerel. Wow, you are hot. Have you dated famous people?
I have.
Yeah, I would imagine. Who have you dated?
Oh.
Who are some of the guys you've dated?
I'd rather not say.
Why not?
Not that famous anyway.
Like, who is some of the guys?
Please.
I mean dates. I don't mean sex.
And besides that, dates. Oh, okay, well then none.
Oh, how many dates have you had?
No
with
dates.
These famous
Just sex.
Just sex? Who'd you have sex with that's famous? Rock stars?
Yes.
Wow.
What's wrong?
Trent Reznor?
Can you turn around? Can you turn around and stand still so we can see your butt?
She's twitching.
She's all nice. She's all.
Turn around. Let me see your butt.
She's got to be on something.
God, she's gorgeous. Come on. Now, you see, I like her better than the other one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's for me.
My sentiments.
Yeah. Trent Reznor, you have sex with him?
No, never heard of him.
Never heard of him. Okay. I don't know. I'm just guessing. All right, let's go to our judges. I'm going to go to Ronnie first, who can't wipe the smile off his face. Who'd you have sex with? George Harrison?
No.
No.
George Harrison.
I don't know.
I was thinking more like one of the guys in Motley Crue.
Did you date one of the guys in Motley Crue?
No.
Well, who did you date?
I didn't date
All right, whatever.
Come on.
Give me a name.
Come on.
You know what? I'd rather take the whole comment back because he's really just not even a star. He's just
Yeah, but come on, we brought you all the way out.
Okay, do you guys... God.
Come on, give.
Someone's going to kill me because...
We won't kill you.
Okay, he's ugly anyways, and he's...
Who?
Okay, do you guys know Cypress Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know him. We've had him on the show. Be Real.
You like Wiggins, huh?
Yeah.
He is ugly? I thought Be Real was ugly. But he gets Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra.
Yeah.
I met her
You did?
recently, and I have a photo with her, and we look really cute together. I was going to bring it, but I said...
You didn't have sex with her, did you?
No, I wish.
Right, you like her. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I'm missing out on everything. All right, anyway. Okay, let's talk about Christine.
Yes.
And let's go to Ronnie, the limo driver, first. All right, go ahead.
This guy's out of control.
Hey, King of all blacks, can you keep it in your pants? He's hugging Ronnie.
He's wiggling his legs here and everything.
All right, let's go to him first then. King of all blacks, go ahead.
Get it out already, will you?
All right, go ahead.
You make Carmen Electra look like a dog.
God, thank you!
Wow.
She's so annoying.
Go ahead, yeah.
You get, on a scale from 1 to 10, you get a 10 plus.
Anything wrong that you see?
Nothing wrong. The twitching is nice.
The twitching.
Everything's nice.
Yeah, and her hair is nice. It's more full. That other girl, she might as well go home.
Really? You like her? And you think she's Playboy material?
Give it a rest.
She's Playboy material. She's Penthouse material. She's Swank material.
Star quality?
Well,
Does she have star quality?
she has star quality. Can you sing?
He knows. He's a garbage man.
Yeah. An intelligent one, too.
He watches a lot of TV. He knows.
Right. You are very beautiful. Now, let's go to let's go to Ronnie, the limo driver, Mond.
Okay, she is gorgeous, I got to say that.
All right, well, go ahead.
Her implants are a little round, and there's not too much, the cleavage.
Should they be flat?
No, but they're really...
I feel it looks like stuffed sausage.
Yeah,
they're really fake.
You can really tell that they're implants.
I was my doctor was like, you go over the muscle and it looks more natural, but...
Yeah, but you lose all your cleavage like that.
Yeah, you should have gone under the muscle.
Spread apart now.
Yeah, you could still do that.
Yeah, I'm going to probably go back. But I have no scars. Went through the belly button. And
They look nice.
They look good, but they're a little bit, like I said, a little bit too round and collagen.
Yes.
You know what I was going to ask?
No. Go ahead, yeah.
I think I have full lips.
No, the bottom lip is nice. The upper lip could use a little collagen.
Oh, they're good for kissing. But what was I going to say? Oh, I sent my pictures to Penthouse, and I have... Now I wish I would have had the other photographer's name, but Carl, and you know what he told me?
What?
That I need a nose job before I could.
I was going to tell you that too.
All right, let's hear from Ralph. Let's see what he has to say.
Are you, Ralph?
I'll give her a 9.
You give her a 9.
I have an appointment for a consultation.
I don't see it myself. I am a stickler about noses.
Photographs?
Look from the side.
Let me see. Turn to the side. Oh, please. Don't even touch
profile, but it gives me character. I mean, I do like it, but I'm willing to see
if you get a nose job, it's a waste of time. But, Ralph, you think she needs one?
Yeah, I think she's hot. I don't think her face is all that great, and the nose is part of it.
Whoa.
Well, just listen and take your criticism. You want to hear a real thing, or you want to hear guys who are just trying to go to bed with you?
Okay.
Well, I have to evaluate her on two different things because she's talking about being a star and being in Playboy.
All right, go ahead.
Her feet are kind of. I don't think her feet.
Let me see your feet.
I was going to say, please no one look at my feet.
Yeah.
Why don't you like them?
Everyone at home is going to say.
Point out with your laser printer. Those are nice shoes.
They're kind of gnarled, like they're going.
Let me see your feet.
Toes are going.
My second toe is a little longer. But they're well pedicured.
What are you saying for a star?
I'm saying they need to be perfect.
Well, look at Sarah Jessica Parker. She's not perfect.
With their feet.
Look at her toe.
Her feet are kind of cute.
No, but look at her toe. Like she knows it.
Well, I know it. I know my toes.
Really?
Okay, but I'm talking about Playboy. They got to look
even for Playboy, her feet aren't that good.
Oh, I didn't know. Playboy.
Just saying.
I was worried about feet.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Continue.
She definitely needs the lip implants.
Really, Ronnie is right about that.
Yeah, Ronnie is right about that.
Really?
She needs some depilatory.
Yeah. What is depilatory?
She's got hair on her arms, and she's got a little bit on her butt, too.
Let me see.
Those are golden hairs.
They are golden.
Yeah, but I noticed them anyway.
There's a bunch right there, and then turn around to the front. Howard, look. There's a whole line that goes right on up. I can see that in a certain light.
She's a little hairy.
Well, you didn't see that before.
But you can get rid of that. This is to make it better.
It's called waxing.
All right, honey, don't get all defensive.
Okay.
Let's hear what's wrong with you.
I could wax it. That's.
Okay.
We're talking physical. What else?
Personality-wise, she's a little annoying.
Okay, I agree with that.
All over the place.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We're not
too chatty.
But that might be good for, most of these actresses are like that.
Right.
And you should keep your eyes open.
I think she could definitely be a star, a porno star.
You think she could be a porno star?
Porno star.
Well, that's easy.
Well, yeah.
I mean, absolutely she could be. Is that it?
That's about it.
I'm looking. I like the whole package. I don't see these hairs you're talking about, but I guess I'm a nut.
Well, you also got sunglasses.
You got to get the right light.
Look at her arms.
See, I can't see them either from here.
They're a little fuzzy.
Yeah, get rid of that. That's
but you know what? If I get rid of it, then it grows back, and you guys.
The hair on her arms is a little dark.
I'd rather not even mess with it. No, actually, it's gold. It's not dark at all.
It's all over her body. I can see it when she turns it. It's right up her butt.
So turn around again, please, will you?
The top of her butt. Look up her back.
And her legs are a little stubby.
Move your arm.
Maybe she could get leg implants, make them longer.
Really, I don't see this. God, I tell you,
shorter than the other girl.
I got to tell you something. I think that she's good enough for Playboy.
The other girl blows her away.
She does?
Yep,
yeah,
no way. Definitely.
But the other girl needed fingernails. She had short nails.
Let me tell you something.
But she had nice fingers.
If I was going to have sex with either one of them, I would have sex with this one.
That's right. Absolutely.
Thank you, Howard.
Well,
absolutely.
She's crazy, so she'd probably be better in bed just because she's a wacky broad. She might do a lot of wacky stuff.
Yeah.
I'm wacky?
I can look at Ralph. Ralph likes her.
No, Ralph, I'll be honest with you.
You know, like when you're younger, kids pick on when they...
Yeah, that's Ralph likes
But here's the thing. Beautiful woman. I love her look. I think she's Playboy material. I don't know about a star. I don't know if you can act or whatever. I think the breast implants should be redone. But I'll tell you the truth, I'd be satisfied with those, quite frankly.
I don't mind them.
Yeah, I don't either.
I like a nice fake breast.
Me too. I like the way it looks. It looks very pert. And I'll tell you something, your stomach's flat. The panties are sexy. Your ass is sexy. Your legs are sexy.
Actually, though, look on the
I even
side.
like your feet.
It flattens out.
And keep the eyes open.
Her breast flattens out on the side. Let me see.
Move
your hand.
See, it's just got it goes flat there.
I don't know.
It should be rounded.
Yeah. All right, well, hey.
It's got like a lump in the top, too.
I think you're very sexy. I think you're, let me take some pictures for Playboy. I'll pass them
Great.
on. Where's my camera? All right,
Christine, right? Open up. Keep your eyes open. You're always keeping your eyes down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take the headset off?
Keep your eyes open. But don't do it on a natural eye thing, okay? Let me see. Yeah, that's good. All right, give it to me now. Yeah, try to... Yeah, that's it. That's it. Think sex. Think about... Yeah, all right. Let me see your butt and that's it. Arch your back and look at me. That's good. This girl knows how to pose, Robin. Do you see what's going on here?
What's she doing?
Bend over more.
Bend over more. Bend over more, please. A little bit. That's good. Oh, that's nice. Okay, all right, I got enough. All right, I'll send those off to Playboy.
Now, Howard, there's one more girl here.
Also, you know what?
Another girl?
Help too, if you had a little bit of a chin implant, if you brought your chin out a little bit.
I can see that.
Why don't you just
your chin's a little tight like mine.
This is just like my dad's. I was thinking when I look at my nose, they'll probably want to...
Yeah, you know what? Maybe if you
the whole profile.
look at the chin first, because you might not need to do the nose if you do the chin.
Yeah, fix your chin.
Don't listen.
No, he's right about the chin. He's right about the chin. I should have brought that up, too.
These bunch of views in here.
We are so perfect.
Yes, we are.
Listen, these women want an honest opinion. I put together a panel of guys who are willing to really observe.
You should be kissing them.
And be honest. All right, here's one last woman. All right, you want to know if you're good. What are you going to take off? Anything? Yeah. Take off some clothes and take off your dress.
Come on, Howard. I'm not taking off clothes. I don't want to be a porno star.
Take off your goddamn dress. I'll tell you if you're good looking or not. I'll tell you if you can make it in radio.
You take off your dress.
I'm not wearing a dress.
What is this?
I know. I don't know what happened.
This is bogus.
You know what's really weird?
What kind of ringer is this?
She's already hired to be our intern next semester, but I know that there's something else going on here.
Guess what?
I think after she got hired, she might have changed her mind about this. I think there's something weird going on.
Well, first of all, if you're going to be an intern, I don't want you taking your clothes off in here anyway.
I don't want to take off my clothes.
All right.
Well, take off your shoes.
Take something off.
Well, you need a nose job from what I can see.
Does she need a nose job?
Needs a nose job.
No, a nose job.
Eye job.
Yeah, she's got
new hairstyle.
Yeah, hairstyle's no good.
Roof fuzzy.
She has that Norwegian.
I don't think this young lady came in to be evaluated.
But she did. Greasy hair.
Yeah, right. Look at your greasy mop.
Turn around.
She's bugging.
Turn around. I don't need to. Get out of here. She needs some makeup, too. She looks like Shelley Duvall.
What's happening here, but I refuse to sit in and on an attack.
All she needs is a hand knit.
She doesn't want this.
She has a nice.
She does. She came in for an evaluation.
She's got hairy arms, too.
What do you...
Oh, really? There's not a drop of hair on my head.
No, Don.
She stepped off the set of Patty Duke.
She looked like she from Nova
Gary, explain to me what's going on.
She's got a big belly, too.
Right.
You're going to have to speak to Casey, right?
Yeah, right.
She sent us this letter about... Listen,
right.
Here's the letter. Let's see what's going on.
All right, let me read this to you. Dear Howard, I'll get right to the point. Your show consists of a stuttering guy, middle-aged joke man, black lesbian, Mr. Ed, it's Baba Booey, crackhead Baba, Okay. I think you need a princess to join your crew. Oh. Your show is amazing. I would be a great asset. I'm 22, a college student who wants to become famous. Trust me. I know you wouldn't mind seeing me every morning. Best of all, Howard, I can get anyone to talk to me, from politicians to jackasses. Or is that the same thing? I'm witty. I'm funny. I don't see anything about an evaluation.
Yeah.
I don't see anything about it.
Well, she said she was a princess.
I didn't like to work on the show, that's all.
Did Casey do it?
Baba Booey. Uh-oh. One of Casey's.
You guys are wrong. She doesn't want to be evaluated.
The guy who can't spell bicep.
Is this Casey's fault or yours?
I don't know. Maybe she says you want to be a broadcast star.
Right. What is it, Casey?
Was the problem that she didn't want to come back and be evaluated? Is that what's happening? Because someone just told me that's
yeah, she doesn't want to be evaluated.
Well, actually, Anne Marie, we talked a bunch of times to come back, and you said you wanted people to evaluate you on your star quality.
No, we don't do that. We only evaluate women's appearances.
He's a football player.
Yeah, Casey's
no, you're wrong about that. Casey's not just a football player. Casey's not just a football player. On the weekends, he's a lifeguard.
I'm a private lifeguard.
Casey can't even get a spoon for yoga.
Anne-Marie, no offense, we don't sit and evaluate women's personalities for radio. That's not our thing. We evaluate their appearance.
I think a little annoying.
You do?
Yeah, because she won't be chatty and nice, She's
chatty and nice. They come in and you start attacking me?
Nobody attacked you.
You did.
I did not.
Hair. Hold on, watch this morning. It's shiny.
Well, he thought that you were here for being evaluated.
But this was brought up in the meeting, Howard, correct?
We're supposed to be honest.
What was brought up?
Yeah,
just to have her in.
No, we're supposed to be.
Yes, but she doesn't want to be evaluated.
I think it looks like Ruth Buzzy.
Quiet, everybody.
Wait a second. Go ahead, Ronnie. What are you saying?
She asked me. I'm telling her I'm being honest, and I told her hair looks like Ruth Buzzy, and she's upset.
But she didn't come here for this. No.
She came in.
I could insult her, and you could insult her because she called me Mr. Ed. She called you a black lesbian.
I love Robin. I love you too, Gary. Seriously, I try to get a catchy letter to come on here. I love you guys. This show is a great show. I want to come in here.
But she did not come here to get undressed.
You might want to work on that accent.
Evidently not. Meaning of the word evaluate.
All right. Well, let me evaluate.
If you want to be in broadcasting, you should work on the accent.
Okay, well, that's what they said to Howard when you don't have a voice for radio. Like, didn't they used to say that to him?
Yeah, because he had a mind. But why don't you... What are you doing broadcasting? What would you do?
Well, I want to see what it's like.
You say Captain Crunch is good?
This is what it's like. You don't seem to like it.
I do like it.
You can't take the heat.
I can take the heat. I didn't walk out of here, did I?
No. Look like you're going to kill Ralph.
Well, let me just say.
Go ahead, evaluate. Go ahead, whatever you want to do.
Just a little recommendation.
All right.
She needs some makeup.
Okay.
Just as a female to be attractive.
All right. I'm not attractive?
Well, you're not ugly, but if you had makeup on, you'd be a lot hotter.
All right. Ronnie, you want to say anything?
I already said my piece.
The hair.
She's already mad at me.
And she might have a good body, but who can tell?
Right. Too much clothes.
Yeah.
All right. And King of All Black, you don't understand what she wants to do.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Let's see.
No, I don't have a belly.
Let's see.
No, she looks... You're not I mean, you're getting also upset. If you want to be a broadcaster, what would you do in broadcasting?
Well, I want to see what it's like. I'm a college
Well, this is it, honey.
First of all, you can't get angry that quick. You got to calm down.
You know what? I come in here,
I wanted to meet Howard. I want to go on the show, and all of a sudden I need a hairdo.
If you would have came in there with some nice lipstick on and red, like a softer tone, and just came up here, they would have.
Some eye makeup, some eye makeup.
I left at 7:30 in the morning. I woke up late. You should
have woken up earlier.
You got a nice smile.
Up a little.
Thank you, Ronnie.
You got a nice partner in your head.
Yeah, you got nice.
That's Ruth Buzzy.
I'm just kidding. Your haircut is nice. Right. Like
I think it's the headphones, Ronnie. Take the headphones off for a second. Let's see how the hair looks.
No, it looks better.
Let's see. Let it go.
It looks like she's going in the mall.
Don't push it back like this.
All right. Now that we're done with the evaluation.
Howard. She's got nice feet.
Have three angrier men ever roamed the earth?
This is great. I love listening to it.
She's got pretty feet.
Let me see your feet.
Your skirt should be shorter.
Right.
Oh, wait. She's got a slit.
Turn around. Could you turn around?
Turn around.
She's starting to look better.
Could you bend over a little bit?
Do you have good legs?
Her butt's a little
Howard,
wide.
she's got really big breasts, too.
Do you have good legs?
Side view.
Do you have good legs?
Oh, my God.
But she needs a lift.
You know what? You need to jog.
Your butt's a little. She needs a lift, though. Robin, too.
All right.
They don't like gifts.
Did you bring
a lift, not a gift.
Just give us cash.
They got everything.
She needs a lift.
Oh, you brought a crown for Robin.
No, this is for you, Howard.
I don't want that.
You don't want a crown. You're the king of media.
You will never make it in broadcast.
Because that's corny. You should know that was corny.
Maybe you could be like an announcer of a disc jockey, but personality-wise, that's not funny.
The crown's not funny on the radio.
Yeah,
no, it's supposed to be crowning you king of the media.
But nobody can see that on the radio.
Not funny.
I know, but I'm bringing it for you.
You don't have a good sense of humor. Thought of that?
Right.
Hey, boy.
You're not a jokester?
Right. If you're trying to do a funny show.
I'm beg you for help right now.
What do you do for a living?
Going on
Are you starting to sweat at all?
No.
All right,
do you listen to Howard Stern?
You know what, too?
So would you know that that's corny?
I want to know how much you paid KC to let you in here today. That's what I want to know.
Casey, what is she doing here?
Robin, if you don't believe me, if you don't believe me,
I don't believe you.
Okay, well,
I don't even know what you're saying.
Hey, Granny, relax over there.
Go get a spoon for the yolk.
Let me say to Anne-Marie. What?
Go eat some 9-4. There's an intern yesterday who also talked to Anne-Marie and stated the same thing, that she knew exactly what was going to happen as soon as she came in.
Right, to be evaluated.
Casey didn't lie to me. I thought it was going to be an evaluation until we sit down. No, he didn't trick me on the show. No.
When have you ever heard us sit there and evaluate somebody's personality?
I sent in a fax and you guys called me.
All right, listen to me. Anne-Marie.
She needs her teeth bleached, too. They're kind of brownish yellow.
Let me see.
I don't think so.
What do you think? Be a little
bleaching. A little bleaching.
All right, Anne-Marie, listen to me.
She's going to be an intern here.
Right. You're a lovely girl.
Maybe.
Lovely girl.
Not anymore.
The attempt at humor with the crown didn't work. That doesn't mean you necessarily wouldn't make it in radio. I don't know if you could be a personality based on that.
Butt's a little wide.
Physically.
Seriously, you need to shut up.
Physically.
No, I don't.
Since you don't want to be evaluated, I won't evaluate you. But as far as radio goes, we'll see. I don't know. You'll be around here. We'll talk to you, and we'll see what happens.
Well, Howard,
since she's already gotten an internship, what does she need to come in for this
Beats me.
reason?
Well, Howard,
Casey's got something to do with this. He's got that stupid smirk.
What is this, King?
He always has that stupid smirk on his face.
Can we at least go around and say, now be serious. Can we at least go around one by one and say what she might need and what's good about her?
No.
At least.
Go ahead.
What do you want, more airtime?
Anne-Marie, are you interested in hearing what's good about you and what you might need more of? Is that interesting?
Well, I can listen to the positive aspects. I can take the good and the bad, honestly.
You were interested in this?
I don't want to be physically.
That's all they can give you.
We can only give you a physical evaluation. That's all we're capable of.
No, because I don't want to have a physical evaluation after two Playboy models.
Okay, thank you. All right, Anne-Marie, thank you for coming down here today, and we'll see you in the internship. Very good.
Thanks for coming in, Anne-Marie.
All right. Well, there was some confusion.
She can't walk.
She
walks like an old lady.
She walks like that. She walks like the real dog.
Well, in all fairness to Casey, David, our intern, says that she said she would be evaluated, right?
Sneak.
What kind of evaluation?
Yeah, Howard.
Yes.
She called the office yesterday, and I spoke with her, and I made it clear what was going to go on, and if she really wanted to do it, because she didn't seem like she understood what was going to go on.
That's right.
That made a lot of sense.
All right, whatever. Casey,
get up here.
You're very
get on the stage.
Take your clothes off.
Let's evaluate you.
Yeah.
After your ass was in my face before, that might be good to do.
Yeah. All right.
You're not going to be a broadcaster.
Anyway, thank you. I want to thank our panel, first of all. You guys did a great job. King of all blacks.
Thank you.
You were a great guy.
Yeah.
I could see why black people have named you king.
Thank you.
No, you can see why he named him king.
I want to be a CBS correspondent up in Harlem.
Up in Harlem, really?
I got good questions for the black people.
What are you going to ask the black people?
First of all, I want to ask them what
Why are you throwing rocks off the roof?
No, I want to ask them what's their purpose for being here. That'll be funny. That'll be amusing.
Purpose for being in Harlem?
Yeah.
I think that's where they live.
Well, yeah. No, I mean for the march.
Oh, the march.
You want to go to the march?
Yeah, I want to be the correspondent for
the Million Youth March.
I want to ask them what they think about Howard Stern and what they think about.
Is that tomorrow?
No.
September 5th.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't you broadcast?
You can certainly do that.
Why don't you broadcast with Anne-Marie?
Yeah.
The two of you could have a show
that'd be funny.
Right. There you go.
So rig us up.
All right. Thank you, King of All Blacks. I want to thank Ronnie, the limo driver Mund, who is very, very angry. He doesn't like his job. He doesn't like to drive anywhere, and he wants to be home early.
And he takes it out.
What's wrong with that?
Right.
And hey, Ronnie, we got to wait around a little while.
What? And Ralph, there's a woman on the phone named Tara who wants to yell at you. Go ahead.
Right. Ralph,
hi, sweetie.
You have the nerve to judge women when you yourself are just so repulsive. You just make me sick.
Well, why don't you get your big fat ass down here and we'll take a look at you.
Ass. No, I'm a size 1, too. I'm small. I'm cute.
You sound like a man, baby.
Oh, no.
By the way, I don't know if you recognize the voice, Robin. This is Terry Farrell from Deep Space Nine. That's right.
Exactly. It just hurts me. See him tell women that they should do this to their ass.
Go have another cigarette.
Call waiting is coming in, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's Weight Watchers.
Ralph ain't a bad-looking guy. Why do you say that about him?
Because he's gross, and he just belittles these women.
You're just jealous.
He is jealous of what?
You wish you were Ralph. You wish you were Ralph.
Hey, could you come down here and give King of All Blacks a golden shower, please?
Why'd you come down here and I can take a look at you?
Sounds inviting.
Down there and show you. Yeah.
King of All Blacks, shut up, honey. King of All Blacks was telling me he enjoys that.
Is that right?
The shower routine, yeah.
That segment last night with I forgot his name. No, the owner of Penthouse. That's a good thing he's doing.
Right,
really? You like that?
He's
legitimizing the golden shower. I've loved it for years behind closed doors.
What do you like about that, isn't it?
You like to have that done to you?
Yeah.
Really?
Taste of it.
By women?
Oh!
Really?
Oh, yo.
You shake his hand?
Let me get that.
You enjoy the taste of it.
I mean, say I got a little white in me, but I like that, man.
You garbage, man.
There's another thing about...
You're telling me your girlfriends do that to you?
Yeah.
They probably won't do it.
How do you bring that up? How do you bring that up?
It's hard to ask that.
Right.
So you can sneak a peek at them going
to the bathroom.
And then to the bathroom. You can take a peek. And
then you say, hey, that turns me on.
Yeah.
You kind of work your way into it, huh?
Yeah, right. It's not something you say.
Do all of your girlfriends do that to you, or some of them say, I will not do that to you?
Yeah, they say, you crazy? Black girls don't like that. Smart keeps you nice and tight.
Oh, my God.
How many girls have done that to you?
How often do you have to have these treatments?
How many girls have done that to you? Seriously.
About 3.
Really? Have you ever paid for that?
I wanted to, but you can't really. I don't know where to go to get that done.
No.
No.
That's his scientific opinion.
Excuse me. Let me put it another way. You're saying a girl with AIDS excuse me. A girl with AIDS could shower you.
Yeah.
And you would not get AIDS?
No. If you have a girlfriend and she suddenly contracted AIDS and y'all sitting around, you can't have sex with her. So you just sit around looking at her. He said, well, why don't you just...
How do you know this? Have you done research?
No, it's common sense.
But you're saying it...
And what about... Let me ask you something. What about number 2?
No.
That's not your thing? No, that's not your thing.
That's freaky.
Okay, that's freaky. All right. Listen, I've learned something new today.
He's whacked. That's what you learned.
He's a funny guy, man, King of All Blacks. He's got a theory on everything. And what are you arguing with Baba Booey about? Breakfast cereals and what else? Chocolate?
Chocolate. He was so animated talking about this food. I like... Ronnie asked him, did he like upper class chocolates? Like upper class chocolate. Oh, no. I'm happy with a Hershey bar.
Right.
And he wants the big, thick block one, not the regular one. He wants the one with the squares that you could break off.
Right.
What's wrong with
that? Well, that's why he's so fat.
He wants the dollar bar instead of the 50-cent. Well, I'm sorry.
What is it? They were what? That's not on. No.
See, if it was chocolate, he would have knew. Look how he's walking over there.
Yeah. It doesn't work. The microphone doesn't work.
use my mic. I got two of them right here. You can use the other one.
I am pretty sure I am a lot closer to my target weight than you'll ever be to yours. I mean, you are just obese. I'm fat. I'm overweight. You are just big fat. Fat. You're not big black. You're big fat.
Gary, I'm not. Every time somebody tells you something that's true, you get so angry.
Okay, I'm fat.
I am fat.
Would you say you're obese?
Yes, I'm too fat. And
how many pounds overweight are you? Yeah, what
You're
about
the producer of the Howard Stern Show. You should dress accordingly.
You're the garbage man with a nose job.
See, he's
got a point. He's got a point. Here's the deal. When we were standing out in the hallway, and Scott Einziger said, "What kind of chocolate do you like to eat?" I said, "I like the dark chocolate, the Hershey Big Black." So then he walks over. He's acting like he set this whole thing up. He walks over. He goes, "You know what I like, man? I like to take Captain Crunch and put it in the microwave."
No, I do like that. But then you went. That's one thing I said I like. You said 80 things that you like.
You said you like Vienna fingers. This guy's he's as bad as anybody.
But you had thinking on that. You was like, no, everything he likes is chocolate.
Right.
Hershey's,
that's a big secret.
Oreo cookies.
I didn't say I liked Oreos.
I just try to sneak the Vienna fingers in there to give it a little aspect on it.
Chocolate, you're addicted to it, right?
Absolutely.
And you have chocolate every day.
It shows.
Well,
do you have it every day? Do you have to have it every day?
I probably have to have it every day, but I don't have it every day. But I'd say I'm good for at minimum 4 out of 7 days a week.
And when you say you have to have chocolate, how much chocolate do you have to have a day?
More than a little.
Like what would it be? Like what'd you have yesterday?
Yesterday was a bad day.
What'd you have? Be honest.
Jesus. I said it was a bad day.
You cursed at 6:10, remember that?
Yeah, no, but so that means I ate
What did you have?
What did I have yesterday? I had some chocolate chip cookies in my desk. I probably had about 5 or 6 of those.
Okay.
I saw
little ones.
I saw you munching some Hershey bars.
Right, then Kathy had those little miniature Hershey's.
Yeah.
Had 4 of those, and then I had a Kit Kat. And then
that's because that's all that's up here.
Shush, I'm not talking to you. No, okay.
That's a lot of calories.
I'm not even done yet.
Yeah, right.
Then I went home, and when I got home, I had 2 of those miniature peanut butter cups, Reese's peanut butter cups. 2 miniature ones.
But what does chocolate mean to you? Does it mean love?
I don't know what it means.
Like if you don't have it, do you get depressed?
No, I don't get depressed. It just makes me feel good.
It keeps him up because there's a lot of caffeine.
You like milk with it, or like?
No, I don't. I hardly drink any milk.
So what do you drink after you eat the chai? You let it ferment in your mouth?
Water.
Jesus.
It's ferment, by the way.
Yeah, not ferment.
You know what? It might be a sexual thing. Like he's not getting
sexual?
the right.
No, I don't think it's sexual.
It's probably it's an up thing because
you didn't eat this much chocolate when you were single.
No, that's not true.
Really?
I ate this much chocolate, but I also exercised every day.
Right.
And sometimes what I would do is when I would get a little heavier when I was single, to get thin again, I would stop eating chocolate for 2 months, but it would be torturous.
Right.
I mean, I would just not eat it for 2 months and exercise and get thin again.
So obviously it does do something for you.
Yeah, I can't explain what it does, but it makes me feel good, and I can't tell you how. It's not a sexual thing.
Do you think you could, if you had to have a choice between...
Can't function without
What happens if you don't have it?
It's hard for me. Like I'll walk out of the building and I'll pass that candy shop, but it's hard for me to walk by there.
You feel uncomfortable?
I guess I
What's your favorite cereal?
Cheerios.
Oh,
that's your favorite?
With chocolate sauce.
No, I don't touch Cheerios. It's a whole different thing. Breakfast has nothing to do with chocolate.
And Gary, you're just as fat as me. You're just as fat.
No, I'm not.
No, you are.
Take off your shirts. I'll tell you.
No, I'm not taking off my shirt because I'm not happy with my size. Are you happy with your size?
Absolutely not. How many pounds?
So then why do you like?
How many pounds overweight are you?
What do you weigh?
How many pounds?
100 pounds. I gotta lose 100 pounds.
I need to lose legitimately. I'm 205 and I should be 175. I need to lose 30 pounds. He needs to lose 100.
Yeah, Gary's not as fat.
We're not in the same league.
No way.
You want me to be in your league?
But you made a good point. Gary is a producer of a show on TV.
And you can dress. You're dressing like a thin guy.
Right.
You understand?
Well,
you need more things to drape you.
I haven't made... No.
Yeah, Gary, I'm serious.
Like Maud.
I'm being...
I haven't made the commitment to the fat clothes yet because I haven't conceded yet. So, I won't go out and buy more clothes.
Right.
Because I have not conceded yet that there's some really good clothes sitting in my house that are for a thinner guy that I plan on getting back into.
I don't see much hope for you. I don't think you have the incentive to lose the weight.
I'm starting to agree with you, but I'm not giving up.
I think you're going to be fat.
Because he's happy with his weight.
He is.
I'm not happy with my weight.
He's going to be banging his wife no matter what.
It's because
he's married.
Right. Of course it's because he's married.
If he wasn't married,
he'd care.
Well, that's not true, because you know why? I'll tell you why. Last summer...
But you're married.
Howard, in the movie...
Yeah.
In the movie,
I have pride in myself. I have pride in myself.
In the movie, I was 20 pounds lighter.
In myself,
what?
But I'm gonna get it back. I lost pride in myself, in my
appearance,
in my weight appearance. Like I try to keep my eyebrows plucked and stuff like that. But as far as
you pluck your eyebrows,
yeah, contoured.
You do? Yeah. You keep your eyebrows contoured?
Yeah.
Really?
Why don't you get them waxed?
You're a weird dude, man.
Why don't you get them waxed?
You're such a weird dude.
You really are.
Why don't you get them waxed?
You got a nice face and your nose job is good, but why go through all that to then be fat?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Like years ago, I was real thin, and then I just blew up. Like I could tell you the things I love, and it's horrendous.
Wow.
I eat those things.
Howard, like when we did the movie, right? Just to show you that I haven't given up, and not just because I'm married.
Right.
When we did the movie, in that movie, I'm 25 pounds lighter than I am now.
Right.
And I was married, and I lost that weight.
Right. Because of the movie.
Well, it wasn't just because of the movie.
See, that's how chicks think, though. I've seen chicks. Chicks will
diet and leave alone chocolate, or do you still have to have chocolate in the diet?
I plan on leaving it alone, but it doesn't work out.
But
you
so
know
he
what,
has
though?
to have the chocolate.
Yeah, he needs it.
I have to have it.
Let me tell you something. What about this Weight Watchers chocolate stuff? That doesn't work for you?
No, it's got to be real, right?
Well, no, I didn't know there was Weight Watchers.
Like chocolate pops and stuff.
Even like I have, like, you know what I have? I have those Snackwell cookies, right? Which are, you know what I'm talking about?
Low in fat.
But 8 of them don't make you low in fat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. 8 of them. Why don't you got to read the back of it.
I know what it says. I know what
he doesn't care.
No, I know what to do.
He gets angry.
All right, I got to take a break. I would love to continue this.
He's small over here.
All right. I want to thank King of All Blacks for coming in. Ronnie, the limo driver,
Yeah.
And
can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I need it's just a little thing. I need an agent.
Oh, please.
For what?
I got mad ideas.
You got ideas?
I got good ideas, man. I got a super idea for you.
What is it?
I mean, why wouldn't you hear from me?
Fine, let's hear it.
You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm not from up there, you know?
Let's hear it. I'll listen to you.
I want to say it on the air.
You don't want to say it on the air?
I mean, you don't want to.
Isn't there an implied
You don't have to talk to me. I'll tell Gary about it.
All right, you tell Gary. You know, do me a favor. I don't know what to do. Get an agent.
Take a lunch with him.
Take a lunch.
Call me, 201-568-4290.
You need an agent.
Say it again.
201-568-4290. I need an agent because I got.
With his ideas?
My idea is
a garbage man needs an agent.
That's okay. Denzel Washington.
I think I need one then too.
What about Denzel Washington?
Denzel Washington used to be a garbage man. But listen to me. My ideas are worth at least $2 million.
Really?
All my ideas. I got a movie idea for you. I'm telling you, you'll be the star, and you know what it'll do? It'll make black people go to your movie and white people.
Really?
The idea that I have for you.
Okay.
Seriously.
You gotta have karate.
Hey, all you gotta do is say, I don't like it, but you'll like it. It's funny.
I'll give you $20 now. If you give me the idea right now, I'll give you $20.
Okay.
All right.
I'll kick him.
You want the idea? Can anybody steal it if we...
Yes, of course they can. But you're going to make $20. Okay.
I'll kick in 5.
Tell you?
Go ahead.
Keep your idea. Keep your idea.
All right, thanks. Because I'm going to tell you.
Can lose weight.
The people listening think you don't want to hear my idea.
I do. I think you're very bright. Okay, here we go. We got to take a break. We got to do the news. Thank you, King of All Blacks. Thank you, Ronnie, and thank you, Gary. You want to do the news?
Yeah,
you can sit. All right, you can sit here.
I thought Belzer was coming in. What happened?
I don't know what happened to Belzer.
I can't say
Belzer's been here, but we were in the middle of doing this.
Oh, you should have brought him in. All right, let me take a break, and Belzer will come in and do the news with us.
Hello? Yes. This is Tuba. Tuba. Could you tell me if Pepe is a pepperoni? Pepperoni? Yeah. Yes, Pepe. Pepperoni, R-O-N-I. There's a man by the name Pepperoni? Yes. You want to talk to a man by the name of Pepperoni? See, yes. Pepe. What's his wife's name? P-E-P. Pepe. Pepperoni. 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 Nobody by that name. It's not here? No. Okay, thank you.
I love that Coldies. I haven't talked about them in a while. You know, in the winter, everybody's screaming about colds, but you get just as many colds in the summer. And when you want to get rid of your cold, take Coldies. Summer colds do happen. And you know that colds are viruses. You can get them any time of the year. Summer colds are the worst because catching one before a vacation can mean the whole family suffers. So why cancel your vacation plans? Use Coldies at the first sign of a cold. Reduce your cold symptoms with the best-selling cold fighter in the country. Coldies is the only lozenge with ZIG, zinc gluconate glycine, and it works. It's the only all-natural and non-sedating cold lozenge formula that works. You can get Cold-Ease. There is no substitution. Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Genovese, Thrifty Payless, Jewel, Dwayne Reed, and fine stores everywhere.
You're listening to the man who is greater than Jackie Robinson and Tiger Woods.
Yes, he is. He is legitimate. I have an eyewitness.
Howard Stern.
Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
I am like Jackie Robinson. I have been persecuted because of the color of my skin early in life. That is true. I was a white man in a black world.
And now you love black people. You've overcome any bad experience.
I have.
It shows that you're...
I never hated the black man. The black man hated me.
Well, they didn't hate you.
Oh, they hated me, all right.
You just weren't hip enough, that's all.
Well, maybe. Let's get to the news. Bells wants to sit in on it. We always love to have him.
All right.
Oh, by the way, the dress... They found something. It doesn't look good for Clinton. It was...
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was a McDonald's sauce.
It was.
It doesn't look good for Clinton.
That is not good.
That was a Nathan Lane joke, but...
Yeah. Tell him to keep it.
Come in. That was an intelligent sound.
Yesterday I told you about the woman they accused of running a bordello in the suburbs of New Jersey. Her neighborhood is all upset, $1 million mansion, and she had cars going in and out. And
it sounded like a hot bordello.
They're upset because they didn't know about it.
Right.
That she was running a house of ill repute.
Ouch.
And that she was saddled with debt and probably needed to raise a lot of money. Mm-hmm. She did have an electronic black book. I told you that they published the names of the guys they rounded up the day they raided.
Any famous people?
No, there were some executives, though.
Big executives. This area has executives.
Yeah, right.
They say that they're going through the electronic black book now looking for more names. So just because you didn't get caught the other day doesn't mean you're free and clear.
Do you think it's right to trust an electronic black book? What if somebody just puts your name in it? I mean, seriously, what is that?
That's a very good point.
I'm serious. What about people's privacy?
What, are you thinking of finding your name?
No, but what if somebody did write my name down? What if they were a fan and they wrote, I got to listen to Howard?
Good point. That's what your lawyer would say when this comes to trial.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, it's just an implication. It's not...
right. It's not proof.
Ironclad proof.
It ain't proof positive.
But what do you say to your wife or your girlfriend?
Well, a couple of guys who they
Why
caught...
was your name in that book? Oh, they put it in as a joke.
The guys who were caught, they had real name excuses.
Yeah,
what did they say?
One guy said, I thought it was a massage parlor. I was just there for a massage. And a couple of other guys said, I didn't know this was a bordello. I thought it was an after-hours club.
Oh. Well, that explains it.
My wife wouldn't want me at an after-hours club.
Well, there you go.
And everything opens until 5 in the morning in New York anyway. What does it mean after hours?
After hours. What hour?
In New York. After hours.
That 5 to 6 hours tough.
Yeah. That's
hard to find stuff to do until 6.
It's tough.
Police are looking for the Brooklyn cop who made a vulgar drawing on a traffic summons.
Oh.
The Internal Affairs Bureau is investigating who drew a picture of a penis on the ticket before they gave it to a motorist on Tuesday night. The officer could be fired.
Mm-hmm.
The captain of the 73rd Precinct says the officer who drew the picture is not the one who signed the ticket.
Bells, you play a cop on TV. Are you pro-cop now? Do you find yourself more in league with the cops?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
I respect them more.
You do?
Than I ever
A
did.
motorist got this ticket. And then he said he was shocked to find that there was this drawing of a penis on it, and he was afraid that they were going to think he defaced the ticket.
I see.
He rushed right down and said, look, I didn't do this. This came with me, on the ticket.
This is the way I draw a penis. I use, as you can see, I don't
As
draw.
you can see.
I see nothing wrong with a police officer drawing a penis on a ticket. I really don't. I don't think that's the worst thing you could do.
We have to stamp this out.
I don't see the problem.
It's a woman suing him because he didn't draw a vagina. But ladies and gentlemen, when I came to this country...
Boy, sometimes keep quiet.
Yes.
What else is in the news?
President Clinton will lead the nation today in mourning Americans killed in last week's twin embassy bombings. He'll preside over a memorial service later this morning after the Air Force plane carrying 10 of the 12 bodies arrives at Andrews Air Force Base just outside Washington, D.C. Clinton will first spend time with the victims' families before the service. They have already arrived. The Secretary of State is on board the jet carrying the bodies. She says she's bringing home very brave Americans. Both Clinton and Albright are vowing to bring the bombers to justice.
Okay.
Meanwhile, a new fund to cover the president's mounting legal bills has raised more than $2 million in just 6 months.
Yeah, put me down for $100,000.
Lawyers are getting rich off of this. $2 million.
This is the case
Let's
to
do
be
a
on.
telethon. Sorry, Robin, go ahead.
The New York Times reports that supporters of Bill Clinton are frustrated with independent counsel Kenneth Starr's 4-year-old investigation. The Clinton Legal Expense Trust was established in late February, 5 weeks after Starr started his inquiry into allegations that Clinton and former White House intern Monica Lewinsky had a little thing going on.
They did? I never heard about that. What happened?
You're not upset about that. I mean,
who cares?
Who cares about it, right?
Well, here's what I care about, that he's made it our business. Anybody's personal life is their personal life, but he just put it out there so much.
Well, did he really? I mean, he wanted to say to his wife that he didn't have sex with Monica Lewinsky. Don't you think that's what was going on?
Yeah, well, you know.
Look, if the guy is a sex
he's
addict.
Not going to, an adulterer lying, wow, what a shock. Of course he's going to lie.
Of course. So why are you so shocked?
But if he's a sex addict, he can't handle.
Why are you shocked?
Well, I don't think you can condone that kind of behavior.
What, having sex? That word?
No, because you can't. You have to.
No, he's not.
I detest Starr.
Let me tell you something. Bells, you're out of line.
You gave him too much, man. Clinton, that is naive, historically incorrect.
All right, let's go on with the news. We'll be here all day.
God.
What?
Come on.
You don't care what the president does?
Let me tell you my feeling on this. I'll tell you my feeling.
Come on.
The guy has an obvious arrangement.
He could send people to their death. He's
right.
the commander-in-chief. He's the chief law enforcement.
So he had some sex on the side.
He can have sex on the side, but don't do it so indiscriminately, so arrogantly that
I don't think he did.
He wasn't
in the middle of the White House lawn.
This was dug up because of the Paula Jones case, which has been thrown out of court.
No, I agree with all that. I think Starr is detestable, but I think Clinton's just...
You make no sense. You make either you think Starr's...
No, you see, if you just think in black and white, then...
You think the president was wrong for saying, look, I didn't have sex with this girl, trying to be discreet?
I think he's wrong for putting himself in a position where
he shouldn't have sex with anybody.
No, and that has nothing to do. He could have.
He should be honest about the sex he's having.
Buddy, but I don't want to know about it.
But how can he be honest about it then?
But you wouldn't know about it.
How can he be honest about it?
If we didn't have a woman investigating his every move.
If you're a married man and you have a daughter and you have sex with a woman the age of your daughter, at least do it like in another country or, to do it open.
Where is he going to? Oh, come on.
A 21-year-old girl comes.
It's not like he bragged about it.
Times. Come on.
All right, okay.
You think that's okay?
That's the problem for
I don't think it's okay.
You busted Jerry
I don't think it's
going out with a young girl.
I don't think it's okay.
That's different.
A 16-year-old girl.
No, she wasn't.
She was 16.
Totally
I don't think the president should have sex with interns. I don't.
Well, that's my point.
But I don't think it's a crime. I don't think he should be persecuted for it.
I agree, but he made it our business. He gave his enemies all this ammunition.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, what?
He gave his enemies all this ammunition. Did. A person's living his life. He's trying
by groping everything since he's 5 years old.
He's under stress. He needs a little.
You know what?
Do you agree that Linda Tripp is ugly?
That has nothing to do with it.
Oh, that has everything to do with it.
Linda Tripp is a contemptible person. That has nothing to do with Clinton's indiscriminate arrogance. They're both wrong. And we'll be back.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong about this. We can't start persecuting people because of sex. It's like the Middle Ages.
You can't go around waving your Johnson every 5 seconds.
No, you can't.
How many presidents have not had indiscriminate
This is a 24-hour news cycle.
Your hero, John Kennedy.
John Kennedy's not my hero.
Your hero, John Kennedy.
Impeached.
Your hero.
He was worse than Clinton.
That's right.
Who is your hero? What president was good?
You're my hero.
Right.
It was a different...
What president was good?
No president. They're all murderers and...
murderers. Yeah. How dare you. FDR ran around in a wheelchair.
And with
running over innocent insects and worms.
All right, let's go on, please. This is ridiculous.
In New Jersey, a New Jersey reporter based in Washington is giving the world a window into Monica Lewinsky's life. Scott Orr's Star Ledger office window in Washington overlooks the office where Lewinsky's lawyers work. So he set up a little camera there.
Yeah, and what did he find?
Man.
And he keeps tabs on the former White House intern. He hooked up a camera to his computer and sends snapshots every 10 minutes to
That's good.
Monica Cam on the World Wide Web.
Absolutely, I like that.
Got to dye her hair and move to another country.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, Belzer.
Richard Belzer or Mr. Belzer?
Belzer. Why don't you go back to France with that beret?
Oh, man.
Come on, are you kidding me? It's a fashion station. You put down every president we have.
Oh.
You don't like it here? Why don't you leave? You're making tons of money. I'm sure you got tons of American money in your
I have
pocket.
to exploit America so I can live in France.
Probably. You're probably right. Why don't you go back there and stay there?
Well, I have to earn the money here. I have to exploit the capitalist system.
Yeah,
the beret is offensive to my audience.
It is.
It is. It's offensive to everyone. It's a symbol. It's a symbol of cowardice.
Exactly. If there was a war, you'd probably run.
Of course.
No, I would get in a limo.
Say when the Germans invade?
Easy with the Germans now.
Red or white?
You would go in a beret to the war in a limo?
No, away from it.
You would?
Away from it.
You would get in a limo and run from the war?
I would flee.
You're a coward.
I am a coward.
Run from the war?
I'm a physical coward, yes.
Right. I thought you would show up at the war in your limo.
Well, maybe. If it was
and entertain the troops.
Bulletproof. Yeah. I guess I'd be like Bob Hope. And just entertain the troops.
Let's continue now.
Right.
Yes, the president will have to give his testimony to the Ken Starr jury via closed-circuit TV on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Republican Senator Orrin Hatch and other Republicans on the Hill are waiting to see what will happen and what the president will say. But he says Republicans are taking no joy in the president's troubles.
I don't see how anybody could like it. It's not helpful to our country. It's not helpful to the presidency. It's not helpful to...
That's a lie.
What really needs to be done. Frankly, it makes our president look weak throughout the world.
He should be arrested for saying that.
He should.
Yeah, I think the Republicans are happy about
this. Of course they are. Who do you think is behind all this?
They don't want to impeach him.
Zippity-yay.
Here's a Republican.
My, what a wonderful day.
Here is Joe Lockhart, who is a deputy White House press secretary. Yesterday he was asked whether President Clinton will address the American people after he testifies to the independent counsel's grand jury.
The president's concentrating on that now in this particular respect on the testimony and getting ready and going forward.
This is so exciting.
Truthfully and completely.
I'll tell you one thing.
That's a yes or no question.
Is there anybody beside me who is terribly excited about this? I mean, it is fun, though.
It's a lot of fun, but I'm upset that I'm so into it.
Vulgar, and it's fun.
I watch all the stuff about it, but...
Because every show you say that people say we should be above this, we shouldn't care.
And then we get right into it. What is on that dress?
It's the president. It's a soap
And how
opera.
did it get there?
I'll be honest with you, I've been bored since OJ, and this is great. I love it, and I look forward to the testimony. When is the testimony?
Diana was boring.
Monday.
This Monday.
Yeah.
Lady Di was boring.
That was boring.
This is big.
Yes.
And now, what do you think? Let's go to Belzer first, since he's such a brain surgeon. What do you think the president will do under testimony? Will he admit to his affair with Monica Lewinsky, or will he deny?
He'll obfuscate.
Not a long answer, just a short answer.
I think that he will artfully obfuscate details of the relationship and hint around it, and then refuse to answer explicit questions.
What do you think of the theory that the president used to go in the room with Monica Lewinsky, she would undress while he played with himself, and never physically laid hands on her? Is that cheating?
Geraldo said that she would do something to him, then he would finish.
Right. Is that cheating?
Well, of course it is.
That is not. You're wrong.
But will the president be able to say that I did not have sex with that woman?
Is that sex?
In his mind, he could drop an atomic bomb and say he lit a match.
Let me ask you something very specific here, Belzer, and I want you to answer honestly.
Okay, honey.
If a man goes into a room, a woman undresses, and he plays with himself, is that cheating on your wife?
You have to ask your wife that.
No, that may be cheating on your wife, but is it sex?
Is that sex?
It is. Of course it's sex.
That is sex?
If you're aroused.
You're going to call that sex?
If you're aroused.
What if I'm not aroused?
Then it's not sex.
All right.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
All right, let me get this straight.
If a guy came in the booth and stripped for you, and you got moist, wouldn't that be sex?
No.
Of course not. You call that sex? You don't even call that sex. That's lousy sex.
I think if you're intimate with another person, it's between you and your wife.
We have to interrupt this discussion for 1 second. We have to interrupt this. There is a woman on the phone who has a problem.
Okay.
Her son dropped out of high school so he could listen to me full time.
Oh, no.
I'm going to talk to him.
You know what? There's a thing out called cassettes.
Right. Madeline? Madeline.
Yes, Howard, please don't put me in the air. This is something personal.
I would have to speak to you on the air. I never speak off the air.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's your decision.
Well, let me tell you something. It's not that he dropped school. He did. For him, you are everything. Since he's 5 years old.
All right, let me speak with him. I'll help you.
Who turned on the radio for him?
He's listening right now.
He is listening?
Yeah, he's listening. He had 2 radios, as a matter of fact.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Queens.
Come on. Where are you from?
Queens.
Queens?
Yes.
Originally?
You're from Transylvania?
No, I'm from Queens.
No, where were you originally from?
I'm Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Your son
Where's your son on the phone?
My son was born here.
Your son is Puerto Rican?
No, he's American.
Puerto American.
Is he Puerto American? Patrick, mis sabios de pesca la cocina.
I was going to speak to you.
Horace, turn. Hold on, Mom.
Hold it. You're going to turn my life around.
Mr. Stan?
Yes.
He's listening to you.
Okay.
No, we want him on the phone.
I need to speak with the young man.
Oh, hold on, please.
Okay.
Patrick, she really doesn't want him.
A lot of young children look up to me as an idol.
Patrick's
so
a big,
tell him you finished.
It's a big Puerto Rican name, Patrick, by the way.
Oh, obviously the father, but yes.
He doesn't want. Now he's a change.
Why is his name Patrick if he is Puerto Rican?
Because he's half Puerto Rican and half Italian.
Ah, well, Patrick is an Italian
very
name?
Popular Italian name.
Why, if he's half Italian, would he be named Patrick?
That's an Irish name.
Pasquale would be better.
Yeah,
Because
Pasquale.
his father is Italian. His father. That's his father's name.
Ah, Patrick.
Now, Mr. Snack?
Yes.
Please, you see, all I want is for you to give me help. Because he's a nice guy. You see, he never goes outside. The first day that he went outside, that I was very, very afraid, was your first movie that he spent all night outside just for you. He's
a fan.
Book, excuse me?
Well, go ahead. Let me hear the rest of your story.
The first book that you
Between you and me,
put out, he was the
I
first one.
don't care about her son. I only care about my ratings.
And he's just one more
I mean, I don't blame him because I don't know
He's
you, but
Let's hope he gets a book, and he writes down every day that he listens to me.
You are everything for him.
I gotta get rid of this broad.
He doesn't even like Puerto Rican because you don't like Puerto Rican.
Imagine this is your mother. You'd drop out of school, too.
Puerto Rican, he don't like Puerto Rican because...
Hey, could have been worse. Bells could have been his hero.
Tell him what? Tell him that you like Puerto Rico.
What?
He thinks you don't like Puerto Rico. Now he's turning against his own country.
Is he really?
You like Puerto Rico, right?
I didn't say that.
She said he...
I love America.
Well,
honey, listen, you're rambling on like a mental patient. Let me say to you this.
You know, he got a psychology, too.
All right.
Good. Yeah, he does.
Good, yeah. Okay. All right, great.
And let me tell you, he's very smart, very smart.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. He's a genius.
That's why I quit school. No,
all right. Yeah. Be shining shoes the rest of his life.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Stay home and listen to us.
Yeah, I like the plan. I'm not arguing with it. Ma'am,
could
do worse. I like his son's plan.
Could do worse.
He's not out doing drugs. He's not out robbing people. The fact that he stays home and listens to the show is a good thing.
It makes us safer.
Yeah, but he can listen to radio, in school or
no, you can't.
Oh, yes, go to school and listen to the radio.
They'll throw you right out.
You should tape the show for him, and then when he comes home, you can play it for him.
There's your answer. Tape the show and play it for him.
And then he has to go to school. He has no excuse.
Feeding him if he doesn't go to school.
Let me tell you something. Even he listening to you and he takes also.
Do you feed him, this boy?
Excuse me?
Do you put clothes on this boy?
No, he's okay.
Do you don't pay for the clothing?
No, yes.
Do you pay for the food?
Yes.
You pay for the food?
Yes.
Jess?
Yes.
All right. Well, then stop feeding him and stop paying for clothes if he doesn't go back to school.
That's a good idea.
All right, goodbye.
Okay.
What's the matter with you?
She couldn't think of that on her own.
No, she needed us.
See what services we provide on this show? We're not just entertainers here.
There's a guy on the phone who says he's Richard Belzer's biggest fan.
Oh. Wow.
Christopher, are you Richard Belzer's biggest fan?
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
I like Belzer, but see, I don't get in a wheelchair, and Belzer makes me laugh. No, he's the only comedian actor that makes me laugh.
Really?
Really? Wow.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
Hey, look at Belzer's fans. They're all low IQ. I love this. Your fans are all retarded.
Easy. That's terrible. I don't want to hear that word ever.
I don't care what you say.
All right, get up.
Sir, are you retarded?
Yeah, but you're slow.
You're slow?
Oh.
He's mentally handicapped.
Yeah. I like that you're one of Belzer's fans, though.
I love Belzer.
Yeah, because Belzer thinks he's so intellectual.
I don't really get a lot of the jokes.
Oh, you don't get a lot of the jokes.
Believe me, neither do I.
We're all in the same boat.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for calling in and telling us what a big fan of Belzer.
What's your name?
Okay, you like that? That was Jim Brady.
Who was that? Hey, Jim Brady's a very good man. What's this guy's name?
What?
What's this?
I don't know. I hung up on him. Who cares who your fans are?
Shecky Sheckelstein.
Right.
Oh.
Jewy
Thanks
Juman.
for calling, pal.
All right. Belzer, Seinfeld's HBO show, scale of 1 to 10. 1 being horrible, 10 being fantastic, best comedy you've ever seen.
I was there. I was in the audience.
Were you the one yelling out Baba Booey?
No. Doesn't matter.
Why were you there?
Because I passed Jerry at Catch a Rising Star.
What do you mean you pass him?
I ran the auditions. He auditioned for me, and I
he auditioned for you, and look where he is, and look where you are.
That's right.
Right.
You're responsible, then.
Well,
in other words,
that's a joke. But no, I've known Jerry for many years, and
You felt you needed to be there.
Well, I wanted to see the show.
Were you jealous?
To help retire the
no,
material.
I'm not jealous of anyone anymore.
Really?
No.
You used to be.
I've gone through my jealous phase.
Okay, and on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being it was horrible, 10 being I think this guy is the god of comedy.
Were you in the audience?
No.
Oh. For me to be in the audience, it was a great show.
Well, give me a number 1 to 10.
8.5.
Okay.
Penn being the greatest comedy of all time.
Well, you know,
who is the best comic out right now? Who is the best comedian that ever lived?
Richard Pryor.
He is?
Yeah, by far.
And who is the best modern comic right now?
I like Chris Rock.
Chris Rock?
Yeah, I think Chris is brilliant and very funny.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what is he?
Chris?
Yeah.
Pryor being 10?
Yes.
Chris is a 9.
A 9. Yeah. And what are you?
What is Jerry?
I don't rate myself.
What is Jerry?
Well, Jerry was 8.5 on Broadway.
No, that was his show. What is Jerry?
As a stand-up?
Go ahead.
He's in the high 8s.
Jay Leno, where was he?
Jay Leno used to be in the high 8s.
What is he now?
I haven't seen his act.
Okay.
Jay used to be great in the...
Carrot Top, 1 to 10.
Carrot Top. Oh, please.
All right, whatever.
Very sweet man.
Why are all black comics always at the top of the list with you? Why is it always Richard Pryor and Chris Rock?
Well, because they're the funniest people.
Are you racist?
Where is Red Fox?
I hate white people. Red Fox is a 10.
Red Fox was a 10.
Yes, he was.
You're absolutely right.
Man,
Mom's
that guy.
Mabley.
Mom's Mabley?
9.5.
See?
Slappy White.
Slappy White's 7.
All right. Are you afraid to say anything negative about any of these comics?
Let me see.
Nipsey Russell.
Lovely man.
Right. Robin, what else is in the news?
Let's see. Tiger Woods.
Yes.
A one-tournament phenom.
He's an octoroon, right?
Yes, he is.
No, he's a what?
He's 1/8
black.
I believe he's a mulatto.
He's octoroon.
I'll bet you money that he's not. He's more than 1/8.
He's like Malaysian, black, Indian.
I don't buy any of that. I think that's bull.
Why be ashamed?
I think he's at least half black. He's ashamed.
Why?
I don't know why. I'm not a man. I just think that he's more than what he says he is.
What the hell does that mean?
You know exactly what I mean. I think he's more black than he says.
Anyway, for this season in golf, this is the last opportunity to win a major. He's playing in the PGA Championship this weekend. Here he talks about the country club course that they'll be playing on.
This golf course, you got to hit the ball straight off the tee and be able to work your irons into the greens.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Great.
Okay. Because some of the greens are shrouded by some of the trees.
Oh, boy.
He's 2 months from being a caddy.
Curve them in, low, get them high, and really control your spin to get the ball to the hole.
Yeah, the ball to the hole.
Well, now that you know how to do it, could you just make it happen?
Yeah.
You play golf at all? That's a waste of time, right?
I wouldn't play golf at gunpoint.
Me neither.
You know Farrah Fawcett?
She plays golf?
No.
No. She got hit with the golf club.
No.
I beat her once.
She's into sports, though. She took a baseball bat and tried to break up her boyfriend's home.
What did he do to her?
He
punched her.
Also,
I don't think that's wrong.
With a 2-foot fireplace poker.
I don't.
You don't think what's wrong?
If some girl walked into my house and started breaking it up with a baseball bat?
No, she did that in retaliation to him beating her.
Oh, he did?
That's what you said.
You don't know a thing.
She said yesterday in court that she started the whole thing.
What do you think of that?
She started what whole thing?
The whole fight.
No man should hit a woman.
What if a
woman should hit a man?
What happens when your girlfriend is coming after you with bats, pokers?
No, she broke his window. She didn't come after him.
I say you're allowed to...
Were you there?
No, I say
you're allowed to beat a woman if she's going through your house, breaking it up with a baseball bat. I say you're allowed. And I don't advocate that. I'm a father of daughters, but don't sit there and beat my house up.
Don't break my TV. I'll kick your ass.
Right.
Essentially. Anyway, what do you think, Robin?
Quite frankly, when I read that she and her assistant went over there to break up his house.
After he beat her up.
No, they didn't say that.
Yes, they did. She came back to the assistant all bloody.
She was surprised to see the blood, but this was after Farrah had been wielding a poker and a bat.
They're both whacked out anyways.
And the guy finally, in a rage, to subdue her, knocked her down and shoved her face in the gravel in the driveway.
Oh, ouch. Wow. Ouch.
But she's not on trial. He's on trial. Why aren't they both charged?
Right. She might be difficult.
What makes you say that?
I don't know.
Just a hint. Yeah. Just a hunch.
I mean, I don't know.
She admitted kicking out leaded windows.
Ouch. That can hurt.
She admitted coming at him with a poker, a drum stand, and a baseball bat.
Ouch.
How many?
I say you're allowed to hit someone if they do that.
He's charged with pushing her face down in the gravel driveway.
Ouch.
Well, maybe she had a bad hair day. They're telling me I have to break, but I don't know. Do I really have to break? How many stories you got over there, Rob?
Oh, well, I've got the, that entertainment stuff I do.
All right, I got to break then. It's 11 o'clock already. I know.
Good Lord, let's stop.
Well, yeah. Well, we got anything you want to end up with?
Well, let's end. I always love to end with Anne Heche.
Good.
Anne is doing a new movie.
How's he doing?
She's doing a new movie called Return to Paradise, and here she is commenting on her reaction to talk that she might be nominated for an Oscar.
For what?
Her work in Return to Paradise.
What?
Wow, it's sweet, but I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know anymore with these Oscars what they mean. It's an honor, and it's always lovely to have somebody enjoy your performance, and that's really what it has to come down to. You know, I don't aim for anything except the process when I'm doing a movie, and this process was one of the greatest of experiences of my career thus far.
She's already making a speech.
I love that people are seeing that.
She ain't going to win the Oscar.
She's a very talented actor, though.
You think so?
Very talented actor.
Well, you're one of the people, then, she says, are now seeing beyond her much-publicized personal life.
Well, that never bothered me.
Bothered me. It's hard for me to watch a chick be with a guy when I know she's into chicks.
That's your problem.
All right.
I knew that I was going to take on some of the responsibility for actors who are gay, and knew that I would be the kind of guinea pig for how it was received. It's small victory that people are now starting to focus on my acting. It's discrimination hasn't ended, but
as she speaks, Ellen is sitting on her head.
It certainly is. I think
all right, have a little respect.
Forward and not backwards.
So there you have it.
Why did you not go to Yaphet Kotto, your co-star's wedding when you were invited?
I was in France.
You ran away?
Why did none of the people on your TV show go to Yaphet?
Because they got married a week before we all came to work. It was nothing personal.
I don't believe it.
Something's going on that show.
What, are you reading The Star or something?
Yeah.
Or The Globe?
Is he a pain in the ass?
No.
To work with?
I've been working with him for 7 years.
Would you consider him a friend?
I consider him a friend, and I consider him a great actor.
You think he's a good man?
Go to his wedding?
I was in Europe.
Did he invite you?
I'm not going to come back to work a week early. Do you come to work at 3 in the morning when
For
you're
a friend, I would. If they were getting married, yeah. Of course I would.
From another country?
Uh-huh.
Well.
Why did none of your co-stars...
You have to ask them individually.
None of you were in town.
Why?
I think Rodney G. French was there.
Why did no one go from the show to Yaphet Kotto's wedding?
Because everyone was all over the...
You will not admit that there's a controversy there.
I don't know of any personal reason other than that people were all over the world and they were still on vacation. They didn't want to come back to Baltimore a week early to go to work.
What's wrong with Baltimore?
Nothing's wrong with Baltimore.
What are you saying about Baltimore?
No one wants to go to work a week early, that's all.
It wasn't work. You just had to go to a wedding. You could have gone back.
Well,
all right. That's. I don't find that answer satisfactory.
I don't think that's acceptable.
Your Honor,
Thank you.
I submit that...
Let me do a couple of plugs. First of all, Belzer is promoting his HBO series on conspiracy. I don't know when this airs.
In June 1990, in May of 1999.
An animated series on conspiracy?
Yes.
You're promoting now for May?
Why not?
That's absurd.
Oh, man.
King World is... Are you signed to do a talk show?
Yes.
Once a week.
A weekly talk show.
And where will this air? I've never heard of it.
In your pants.
Oh, really? Where will it air?
You'll see. We're going to make an announcement in 1999.
As soon as John Bonet's Killer is
Will you be the first guest on my talk show?
No.
Why?
I'm not interested in your talk show. I don't know what it is.
Go outside and practice falling down. I'll be out in a minute.
All right.
It's celebrity worship. It's celebrity worship.
I never heard of this show.
Well, of course not. It's not on yet, you bonehead.
Whoa. Wow. And he is writing a book for Ballantine Books.
UFOs, JFK, and Elvis.
All right. Congratulations, Bells.
Thank you, Howard. And it's because of you that I'm doing all these things in part.
That's right.
Really, it's true. I must admit.
It's not your talent. It's really because
nothing to do with my talent.
Right, exactly.
It's my association with you.
I want to thank Alina and Christine and the other girl for coming in. I want to thank Jasmine St. Clair, the porno star.
Chuck Foley, is that the guy's name?
Chuck Foley, the inventor of Twister. Has a product called Undo. Will undo all kinds of glue.
Let's invent something.
I know, I'm working on something. I'm working on a cure for AIDS. Jasmine St. Clair, August 16th, she'll be hosting the Miss Nude Galaxy pageant in Roselawn, Indiana at the Ponderosa Sun Ranch.
That's where Dan Clare lives.
And I also want to thank Nikki Saint-Gilles.
Saint-Gilles.
A Penthouse Pet who's up for Penthouse Pet of the Year.
Oh,
Very beautiful woman.
She has no Gilles. That's what that means.
I don't know if you've heard this, but Jackie's new Oleo CD, Hot Dogs and Donuts, is in stores August 25th. CD signing tour. Jackie Martling, one scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the worst comic, 10 being the greatest comic.
11.
An 11.
An 11.
September 1st, Record Town, Philadelphia. September 4th, State Fair, Minneapolis. September 11th, Warehouse, Los Angeles. And for full schedule and animated jokes, visit jokeland.com.
Oh, great.
Get all the Jackie's junk right in one place on the internet.
Fabulous.
That's right. Jackie, tell us a joke, Jackie, from the album. Go ahead. Here we go.
I refuse.
It's too dirty?
Too embarrassed in front of Bells.
Doesn't want to be evaluated.
It's too rough. I'm not black.
Where's one of his jokes, Fred? Go ahead.
I'll play the one from this morning.
All right.
3 Indians stand at the bar. First Indian says, "Me can tie a knot in a my."
Oh, no.
Don't interrupt.
I'm not.
Second Indian says, me can tie 'em 2 knots in my dingham. Third Indian says, how come?
Hey, is that masterful?
It's a new one.
Is that a delivery or what?
It's a new one.
Why don't you ever tell a good joke like that?
A good racist joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's deep, too.
What'd you think of the Indian impression? Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being horrible, 10 being great.
-3.
Oh.
Only for the racism.
How about the part where he went, how come?
Well, that was a 4. That was a 4.
You got to admit he paused properly.
No, the timing is all there.
Right.
We're not talking about timing. We're talking about material and level of racism.
Okay.
How about this one?
It's dusk. And a child molester is walking in the woods with a little kid.
Oh, boy.
The kid says, it's dark, I'm scared. The child molester says, you think you're scared? I got to walk back alone.
Now that you like, right?
Begrudgingly.
All right. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Robin, any appearances?
We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, we won't. We're off tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Best of Stern tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I know you're a fan of Best of Stern.
Huge fan.
But,
I tape it for my Puerto Rican friend.
Let's thank Ralph, Ronnie, and King of All Blacks, who came in here and evaluated women.
Yeah, I'm glad they talked about cereal. That was a good segment.
Thank you.
That'll be on one of your best ofs, I'm sure. Putting cereal in the microwave.
Robin, I've just been informed it's already tomorrow, so technically we're not off.
Saying anyway.
Howard Stern's nationwide radio show. Howard Stern.
Monkey love with Howard Stern. Many of these statements will offend and disturb, but it's important that we listen to them together. Together.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.